Because I feel like everyone's been talking about the heat, but maybe it's just like TikTok and stuff just is more local than you'd think. All I know is that it is hot. I think what's weather looking at like? That's not weather. I'll make a comment about that because it was funny. I clicked on the little cloud in the icon. It showed like a exclamation point, a cloud with an exclamation point. But it wasn't the weather. It was my OneDrive. Why? Why is it? I get this like, ooh, cloud. Whatever. Stupid. Anyway, back with Zestria. Woohoo! Woohoo! We've also been playing World Seeker off stream. I finished the main game and a lot of the achievements. I've been knocking out these side stories. And it's pretty fun. I think the main issue is that to get all the skill points for like Law, Sabo, and Zoro is just repeating the final like 2 chapters. Which usually isn't too bad, but I had to turn down difficulty for Law. Even to technically beat the main story. I usually like to play things on the harder difficulty. Maybe not the hardest, just because usually I feel like hardest difficulties are pretty much intended for people who already know what they're doing. But yeah, I had to turn down. I think I was playing Law kind of bad, but like I said, it also brings up another point that I hate about a lot of games. Is what's it? Skill trees. I think it is really, really bad for solo games to have skill trees. Because it basically means there's like an intended way they want you to like level your character, especially in something like World Seeker. Like they want you to have these things for it to work. But it's like at the beginning you're not supposed to fully understand what you want on a character and what you want to run. You're supposed to kind of make your own builds. But it's more like, no, this is the one way of doing damage, and damage is really important, so you need to do that. I just feel like a lot of times skill trees take away from games.
You're going to be sweet. I don't know why you're being so quiet.
We mustn't hold back.
I think skill trees take away from games. I love like building and all that. I really do. But even like something like Octopath, I like more. To where also like Blue Dragon or Lost Odyssey or whatever. But to where it's more like characters have like some base stats, but they're not really important. But then you can like swap main classes and subclasses, or at least subclasses. And so it's like your stats and passives just come from those, and you can like swap them easily. To where it's like you can go out of your way to grind extra. And a lot of times it is necessary, I will say. But it's like more interesting. But I feel games that just have flat skill trees, even like Path of Exile, is like it's very, very difficult, because I feel almost to enjoy the game to a high degree, you need to already know what you're going for. That's even an expedition. Like again, no, oh, well, I know this is a good move, so I know I want to build for this. And I feel like that's kind of bad. Because like even a game like this I enjoy, because it's just arts. You get at certain levels, and you can choose to test them or whatever, and you can still build like more magically or defensively or offensively, you know. But it's not just you're missing out and hoping for the best. But then even Arise has a skill tree to get arts, and then it's just like stupid, because I get the points that's supposed to be more customizable, to where it's like your playthrough is going to be different from someone else's. I just think it's really bad because a lot of like weaknesses and just things aren't super balanced, where it kind of ruins the concept of skill trees for me. And that's why I very much so like very customizable games. Where it's like if you get stuck on a boss or an area, you could like completely swap up your teams, like how they work and stuff like that, to try and like designed around the boss. Or just anything can work. But like I said, Expedition's really bad about that too, because like they offer a lot of freedom with like the Pictos and all that, but it's like you still need to have the right one leveled and know already what you're like building. And a lot of times just builds are too OP, so it ruins the fun of the game, or some of them are too weak, and then you suffer on stupid things. I don't know. Like I said, balancing and difficulty are just super important things in games, and I feel when you offer a lot of freedom, it takes away. And I feel it's just kind of unfortunate because there are people who are bound to just want to run something fun and it be really bad. Or people try and run something good and it's really bad. Or someone trying to run something fun and it's really good. Or someone trying to run something fun and it's really good.
Ready for this?
But it's like, those are pretty much it. But it's like, it sucks when you're like, ooh, I would have built something cool. It's like, wow, this would be crazy. And then it turns out to be garbage. And then you're not having fun. But it's like, you're trying to build something cool. And now you're locked into a really bad build that you thought was going to be good. That even happens with Pokemon. He's like, ooh, this Pokemon would be really good. Veluza, you know? I can just fillet away like twice and then have insane stats. Then you're like, oh, even with double fillet away, you still don't do as much as a lot of base Pokemon. So that's cool.
I feel like Pokemon would be a lot better if it was easier to see, like, stats and stuff. Not as much just, like, knowing what level speed what, Zero Showdown style, but, like, say I have zero clue how fast any of my Pokemon were in that. So it's just like, yeah, he's probably strong and slow, right?
Yeah, it's hard because it also doesn't show, like, VSTs and, like, evolution VSTs and stuff like that. A lot of times you might have a slower Pokemon and you're like, oh, so this thing isn't supposed to be fast. But then it evolves and it's insane.
Sweet. When it's go time.
And then some things will always confuse me. Like, say,
This
Tatsugiri
came out surprisingly
is
well.
mostly used in double battles, but double battles don't exist. So,
Isn't, like, Impidimp the same way? Where it's like,
for the
benefits
most
a lot
part,
from
just
that.
Tatsugiri's ability is based around doubles.
Gotcha.
Obviously, there are a lot of Pokemon that are just really, really good in doubles, but...
Yeah, and even just, like, some very basic strategies, but... Yeah. It just annoys me, because a lot of times you want to play the game, it's like, some people just min-max Pokemon and say the game's too easy and bad. But then it's like, I'll do something in Sinnoh where I decide to take away my starter and basically just try and do things like Bidoof at the beginning.
You chose the one wrong game to do.
Yeah,
That's on you.
to be fair, yeah, I thought there would be more interesting starting Pokemon.
Enemy spotted. Familiar target.
And it's like, of course, that's more of a challenge, you know? Like, I wanted to do that. It just sucks that the game is not designed in a way at all to just not use your starter. Like, it is use your starter, at least until you beat the first gym, and then maybe you can branch out to ditching your starter. But it's like, I just don't want to use stupid...
I mean, even outside of that, we could have gotten, like, Roselia or something, right?
I don't know about that, really. Pretty sure it would have been out. Because it's like, then I had to learn Bidoof's moveset. So it's like, I had to learn Water Gun, since the first one's Rock, but then I chose Bidoof, so it's like normal. And it's like, again, it is like one Pokemon and all that. Just, I don't know. Very painful. Very painful.
Definitely.
And it's like, that's a situation where I made a choice, but that choice happened to make the game really, really awful. But like I said, Expedition, a lot of times I breezed through stuff because of my build, and you didn't, and then watch it later on, you got to breeze through.
In Sinnoh, you can see, oh, this is way more difficult than it should be. I should just be using my grass or water type. But in, what's it, Expedition, you don't really have that. You don't know that, like, oh yeah, this burn build's actually way stronger than, like, all the other builds, so I shouldn't be using it. You think, this build's pretty good, but there's probably a better one.
Like I said, that's just where difficulty lies, because like some people say, something like Elden Ring's inherently difficult. Someone's like, you know, if you just run a build, either specific builds or just know any build to run, you know, like, doesn't matter if it's like summoning or magic or bleed or anything. It's like, if you have a build and knowing what you're going for, that already is way too much information, where I feel like it would, in theory, invalidate the game. But it's like Code Vein, it's like, I did that one playthrough, so now it's like, I think I would have more fun, like, say, probably over-leveling for more health, and also going in with a build, and not just trying to get everything.
See, another thing that's also bad is, like, say, in the point of all of those, like, say, CL and, like, you know, Garchomp, I already did the last video, but the point is, oh yeah, great sword. It's like, you just want to have fun by, like, say again, just playing CL, but all of CL's stuff is really good, to where just by playing CL, you're making the game easier.
Yeah. It
And,
just
like, say,
feels very
it's
bad.
kinda, in Expedition, it's just rough, because, like, say, Versa or whatever is only good if you, like, min-max it. But then, like, Mael gets really high damage regardless. So, like, both books just happen to use, like, two of, like, the best units. When it's like, we wouldn't have, or if we used both of them, then it just would have been a vastly different experience.
And that's even, Tales of Berseria. It's like, Velvet, I wouldn't say completely invalidates the game. It's like the entire point of the character is pretty much being invincible and doing high damage and always being a counter. So it's like, it just is that strong. where a lot of those things are invalidated just by using Velvet. But it's also like the game is designed around using Velvet. It's like you can play it probably on higher difficulties in the majority of games if you're just using Velvet. But it's like since I'm playing Rokuro, how does that even scale? You know? And so it's like it's just a very difficult thing to balance because you think the game balances like the freedom of it, right? Or that even like a situation where characters just have a difficulty, so you're basically choosing how difficult you want the game by choosing a character. But again, you never know any of that stuff until you already know everything. So it's kind of just like bad in my opinion. Because it's even how it is in like I said, any game, but the Visions of Mana. Now it's like I just wanted to use the main guy because of the greatsword. And you wanted to use the other person just to be different and seem cool, but then it's just like kind of just support, and that's like really all you can do. It's like you can have some offense to do things, but like not really designed around it. And I just happened to choose greatsword, and greatsword happened to be really, really strong.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. What should I make for food? That's a good question.
I think you should go downstairs, toast some bread, and then see if you can put anything on it. That's what I'm gonna do. On a related note, I'll be back.
There's a can of ravioli that we still got. Technically it's serious, but
Be careful.
You don't say.
we also have corn dogs,
If you're putting your life
right?
Huh?
We also have corn dogs. I think
Ravioli
still-
sandwich!
We still have some, what's it? Sandwich, like frozen sandwich stuff.
Come on, Zavid!
I plan on having my cup of coffee, and then but my crown has settled in, so now I can kind of eat whatever food I want. So I just had to wait 24 hours. Treat it like a temporary crown, so it's like no straws, no like, I think they said sticky or crunchy foods. And even just trying to eat like the chicken on like the one side of my mouth was like very difficult. But now I feel like it could work, and I could chew on that side now. So
You're not gonna run away?
actually,
Fluent surge! Freezing strike! Raging winds!
Vermilion Crest burning shot.
I will probably not make any food until after stream, and then we'll watch some Overwatch stuff, probably IDD, and do that. I don't know, maybe not. I've kind of been just super sick of watching Overwatch. I want to watch anime, but all I got is stupid Netflix. I guess we can finish Tiger and Bunny. I want Edge Runner Season 2 to come out.
This ain't even
I also there's like, I don't know if it's Pantheon or Pantheon. I think that's kind of like
Be careful.
an anime. That seems interesting.
I can't
So like Samurai I want to watch, but I know there's like some nudity. So I don't really want to watch that downstairs. I don't know. It'll probably just be scarfing down the quickest food and watching the quickest thing, which will probably just be a random Overwatch thing. And then I do Sabo's thing in World Seeker. I also feel like One Piece might have some of the greatest potential for games. Simply because it's like all spin-off, right? To where I don't think any are like canon. So it's like you could just do like some really funny things, again, like making Usopp playable and really, really cool, and giving Sabo like a ton of screen time, or Shanks screen time.
That's the end of that.
You know? So it's like, it's cool, 'cause it's not canon, but you just pretty much want to see more of the characters doing cool stuff. So it's like having games that branch on that, you know? Like even like hypotheticals. I think that's cool. Like right now, it's like, World Seeker's like kind of cool, and I think the world's there, but it's like pretty much I just want to see the characters I already know. I don't care about really seeing new non-canon characters as much. But it's like Usopp and Frankie just craft stuff. They're not even like playable in the slightest. They basically just play Luffy, open world Luffy. Okay, like Zoro's cool, Law's kind of cool, even though I didn't really like his gameplay. It's like Sabo. You never see Sabo. I'm gonna be able to use firepower. It's gonna be cool. Probably still want to get Pyro Wars, but I want to get like the Legendary Edition. But
That's the way.
Legendary Edition's like never on sale, and even if
I have to
like
say,
all
I did
sales
a
like
pretty
80
good
bucks
job.
or more. I don't know. I'm gonna need a new nighttime game. And I might just look at some of the free Steam games or free Epic games. I know Steam is having a decent sale right now. I was tempted to pick up Grace's, because I'm pretty sure that is the cheaper one. But I would definitely want to do that on stream. And we already have plenty of stream games lined up. And there's also Binding of Isaac. And I think that could be fun, but I just know that it'll be fun, but I'm going to wind up wasting so much time on it.
Ready your shepherd?
So I don't think I really want to get that.
You feel it? Sweet.
Vermilion Crescent, this is it.
Not yet.
I don't know.
Let's do some fortune.
So are any of these double or triple skills yet? Just playing on the highest difficulty to get them to show up. But we need to get a drop. Yeah. That's triple to prove that it's possible. I just don't know if people are actually leveling up decent or what. Yeah, no. I've legitimately been in an anime drought, and I need my fix. So it's like, if I'm not going to watch anime, I need to play an anime game. So, I was thinking of picking up one of the Naruto games. Because they actually look pretty fun. And so far, I'm not a big fan of the Naruto anime, but... Again, conceptually, ninjas. It's cool. I feel like the game could be fun. Same with Bleach, but I don't want to get a Bleach game since I know nothing about Bleach. I've only watched like 2 episodes so far.
Might as well.
That's the way.
Alpha Italians are very resilient. Be careful.
Here I go.
Vermilion Crescent,
Ready for dirty dancing?
I got you. Yeah.
Howdy.
God, bro.
I see no ravioli, but I do see 2 big things of SpaghettiOs.
I didn't see any SpaghettiOs, but there was 1 can of ravioli.
When did you see that?
When? When I was down there a second ago. When I got coffee. Are you blind or just stupid?
Are you blind? You're just stupid. They're 2
Okay.
big cans. Don't take
Pardon?
that as a context.
Don't get careless.
Magnetic fields.
Vermilion
I know, I've got myself an
Alpha
Italiano.
Italians are very resilient.
Wow.
Be careful.
You're stealing my ideas for food just so I can't have it.
I got another one. Plus we got some turkey ones.
I still got
Some turkey, bacon, and mystery cheese. My favorite.
This do be some mystery cheese.
That's what I'm saying. I also think the concept of the frozen sandwiches are weird because who wants really a hot turkey and bacon like that? I feel... I don't know.
Doesn't.
I don't know. I'd rather have it cold.
Keep your guard up.
Gonna feel the
These
burn.
Italians have Vermilion
Oh.
Magnetic fields. Geostick, what a joke.
I wonder if that would even work. Because in theory, I think just thawing it would work. But then wouldn't they kind of just be like a...
Like an Uncrustable.
No, I don't think so, actually. I think that works a lot differently, actually.
It's a frozen sandwich that you thaw.
Much different, though. The
No.
filling, mostly.
Keep your guard up. Zestria.
Because, like, say having a little bit of soggy peanut butter or jelly, it's like it's fine, you know? Or if it's still frozen. However, turkey and bacon, I feel, would not be the same. Also, isn't microwave cheese, like, literally the worst thing ever? I don't know whose idea it was, like, breakfast sandwiches to even have microwave cheese. Honestly, microwave sandwiches in general, I don't think people realize how it works. Because, like, you're just supposed to, like, heat it up all, but it never does that, because then the center's not cooked, right? Like, of whatever is in the middle. So it's like, you kind of have to separate it anyway, but it's like, why not just, like, have it separated, or in a way? I don't know. Because then you wind up getting super hard bread, and then still frozen meat, but then you have to separate it and cook, like, the meat separately. But then the cheese, no matter what, is going to be disgusting. Tasting, looking, texture. Like, it's basically a breakfast sandwich you have to take apart, heat up the meat, throw away the cheese, and then heat up the bun separately, and then mix it together after adding, like, ketchup or whatever you're adding to it. But just, like,
But it's praised to throw away the cheese.
no, I usually give it to Pays,
That's fair.
because dog will eat frozen cheese. I won't. Jared will eat frozen cheese.
Why
I
are they
won't.
putting dog? Shut up!
Good old Jared. Weird till the end.
Why do you say it like that? Like you're gonna kill me. Answer the question.
No.
We mustn't
Oh.
hold back this power. These Italians have high attack power. Acid Italians are very resilient. Be careful. I still got scared.
Come on, give me a triple skill already. Is there an achievement for specifically getting a triple skill?
Nope.
Look up XP now.
I did.
Let me guess what he found. AI answer says, just go to Alicia's story, dog. It'll work, dog.
That, to be fair, is what it said.
Yeah, and they're lying, Jared. What do you think's gonna happen in Alicia's story?
That's why I found other information from people that was equally as ineffective.
What people say,
the
Jared?
Origami DLC.
How is that even? Are they just high level?
I'm trying to think of the other one. It'll come to me eventually.
It'd be faster for me to research than for Jared to think.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up again. Shut up!
What, Jared? Magnetism, right?
No. Mimic Giants.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wowie. Wowie, wowie.
In other words, no, there isn't a good way to level up.
Italians are very resilient. Be careful. This is it. Burning shot. I still got
I feel like Mimic Giants might not be the worst, right? We could just
Actually,
take...
like the second best.
Okay, which one's technically better? Alicia's story?
How do you know? Well, no swords actually mentioned both of them, so I guess they're just both good.
Come on,
That's what
Zephyr!
we'll be figuring out
These
today.
Italians have high attack power.
I do love the Mimic Giant.
Acid Italians are
I know.
very resilient.
Not! I hate them, Jared. Mimic Giants need to go die. Go die really hard. Does the Uber Treasure Rarefier extra special make it better? Or does it just let me pick up some stupid stuff?
Pretty sure to answer this question. Remember,
I think you said something like, I don't know. Which, you know, you're classic.
no, I didn't do that. I said it might or it might not. It's not a joke either. That's tough.
I'm Jared, I don't know.
People said that I think it increases the chances of Mimic Giant slightly having it on.
Okay, okay.
Is everyone ready?
Or maybe it was having it on.
These Italians have high attack power.
You said it was probably good, so
Acid Italians are
it either
very
does or it
resilient.
doesn't.
Be careful.
And frankly, I don't know what more you could ask for.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Information hoofed.
yeah, that. Let's start with that.
Information or hoofed?
Let's make it quick.
Information.
Vermilion, now's my chance.
No.
Acid Italians are very resilient. Be careful.
Ready for dirty dancing? Just give me a triple scale. How rare are they?
Roughly, I don't know.
Try again.
Spotted, Lila.
I think they're technically some
Italians have high
calculations,
attack power.
but they're really
Acid
confusing.
Italians are very resilient. Be careful.
What?
Now's my chance. Incredible knife.
What do you mean what?
I heard they're really confusing.
There are technically some calculations for it, I think, but they're confusing.
Be careful. These Italians have high attack power. Burning shot. Next.
Come forward!
And I quote again, there might be answers, I just don't know them.
Well, that's actually not a quote.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Ready, your shepherdness?
I just need someone to A,
Vermilion
play the game while I'm taking a sip of my coffee, or B, give me a sip of my coffee while I'm playing the game.
burning shot. Rapid Italians are very resilient. Be careful.
I don't have,
I still got stamina to spare.
I don't know what I don't have, but I don't have it.
Honestly,
I'm actually getting
so
some decent
real.
drops now. Weird thinks he's quirky,
What do you mean? You said it.
so. Okay, guys. We're gonna take bets.
Let's begin.
How many hours into stream is it gonna take for me to get my first triple drop?
Vermilion present.
And I don't know.
Italians are very resilient. Be careful.
I pretty much just want to get the triple. Yeah, pretty much all there is to it. When I get the triple, I know it's possible. Then I can actually farm the calyxes. And it's also like I need to turn down difficulty to farm the stupids does, the mimics, mimic giants. And also, is there a better food than the 75 hit? Because I know there's the one that's less, but it's only doing 10,000 damage. That's easy.
Let's make it quick.
Magnetic
Well, I
field.
think this is the only two. So.
Rapid Italians are very resilient. I
Which
still
one do
got
people recommend more, though? Just to go for the more XP and, like, do half and half or something? Or just, do the 10,000 damage? Cold day.
I think it was a 10,000 damage.
Wow.
This will be a good warm-up.
These Italians have
It was
high
definitely
power.
100% 10,000 damage.
I didn't ask, Jared, what's your opinion on this?
Vermilion present. Burning shot.
That's why I gave you a fact.
That's the way. Feel the burn.
Burning shot.
Keep it up.
Pillars of flame. I still got stamina.
Do 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 do.
Let's make it quick.
Vermilion. These Italians have high attack power.
Shoot.
Rapid Italians are I still got stamina.
We are suddenly magically just getting drops on. I don't think these things are on my level. So I guess it was all a cope, and now I'm just gonna get items everywhere. Oh no.
Vermilion present. These Italians have high attack power. Rapid Italians are very resilient. Be careful. Purgatory flame.
Crimson egg.
Magnetic field.
I still got stamina.
What kind of fallacy or whatever you'd consider it? The thing that it always will be as bad as possible. When you think you figure something out, you almost act like you can't because what's it? It has to go bad.
I think that's
Might
most
as
people
well.
now.
Italians are very resilient. Be careful.
Here we go.
Vermilion present. Cloudburst. Vermilion present. I still got stamina to spare.
We're still not getting stupid bullcrap.
Most unevenly cooked sandwich known to man.
Yep. I just want to farm here for gosh darn ever, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do to know that I did more battles on chaos. Can I see my overall battles from this playthrough or no?
Enemy spotted. Probably
not.
Vermilion. These Italians have high. Rapid Italians are very resilient. Vermilion present.
That's
Vermilion.
the way.
I still got stamina.
Do 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 do.
Don't overdo it, Professor. Vermilion present. Rapid Italians are very resilient.
You
Vermilion present. This is it.
That's the way.
I still got stamina.
I just don't know if I want to go to mimic stupid heads.
Ready for this? These Italians have high attack power.
Zestria!
Burn! Don't let up! Apple Italians are very resilient.
You feel it?
Be careful.
Gale effect! Sweet
Burn!
dreams!
Don't let up! I still got stamina.
Also, though, don't... I probably need to make sure I unlock the dungeons. So maybe I should just go make sure I have the dungeons for the mimic farming. Because I know we have the Arctis Ruins, which I did complete. Whoa. And then I think we had it in order too. What order did I put it in? Pretty sure I posted memory bank.
I think you posted exactly 3 of them in memory bank.
Yeah, that's fine.
Enemy spotted.
Arctis,
Mortified.
Ganglin,
These Italians have high
Jeffers.
attack power.
Yes, I am
Apple
Jeffers, though.
Italians are very
You
resilient.
feel it?
Be
Soul
careful.
rising, everyone!
Burning shot. This is ignite flame.
Vanish!
And then I might need help finding those dungeons.
I still got stamina to spare.
Because we have, like I said, the Arctis ones. But then what's the next one? The Gaffarus?
Ganglin.
Yeah, we don't have Ganglin. We do have Gaffarus, P3. So I think we need the Ganglin. If I remember correctly, is that the Ivory Underground one?
Looks like it's in the Western Bull Gorge.
Okay. One of your strength. And is there anything I should keep in mind for the mimic golems? Like Norman levels, is that a good thing to do? Bad thing to do? I know we want to be on like normal, so we don't
I think
get
it said it doesn't affect it.
doesn't, so don't exactly want to mimic farm, but if it's just the way, that's how we're gonna do it. You might as well get started first. I feel levels will probably be a little important. Spicy hoi dog. Hot dog. What makes it spicy? The dog. Interesting. It's pretty spicy. Sounds kind of good.
Disagree. I'd rather a normal hot dog.
Of course you would, weirdo. I don't even know what I want to eat right now. If I could have anything to eat right now, what would it be? Food items only. I don't know. I don't think anything really comes to mind. I'm pretty content with the coffee. Coffee isn't dinner though, Jabin. But it is breakfast and lunch. It's not quite dinner time.
Is someone gonna stop this guy? He is absolutely tripping.
Not true. A spicy hot dog and some
Tripping
Rocket
dog.
League. That's a Thursday afternoon.
An Italiano in Terraria.
Coffee and some Zestria.
See, one of those things is not like the other.
I don't even know what floor I'm going to. Understand, 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 understand. Squids have legs.
Depends.
Bro, where? You need to learn to whistle, Jared.
No.
Mandatory.
I refuse out of principle, not because I can't.
There's a difference between can't do something to can't learn something.
Then I can't learn how to do it.
Oh yeah, boss troll time. Oh yeah. Turn it up. So I want to fight it on chaos difficulty though. It's honestly a kind of tough decision. I don't know. Maybe we'll try it and see how we're looking.
Whoa! That troll looks like a boss.
How astute of you. That's actually a Crimson Flame!
It's actually a what, Lila?
That was unexpectedly tough.
Well, I expected it.
You guys gonna fight? Ooh, a fight.
Gonna charge you admission if you want.
Get big money. Give me a nasty golem. I don't think these ones can even have golems, like I said. I think I need to pick them up first, and then it can give the ability for it to refresh.
Oh.
It just exploded on its own.
I said, what?
I said picking them up.
Oh! Okay, where to next? Gafferus?
Where are you right now? Gangling?
Yep.
Then yeah. And that's the extent of what you wrote down.
Yeah, but then there's the other three that you wrote down.
Why didn't you just write down all 6?
Because you already, I think, had it in the right order after that. A sharpened needle. Guys, wouldn't it be funny if I'm one of my first roles as a voice actor is actually the newest character coming out to Overwatch? Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be crazy. I've got a better voice for an Overwatch character though, let's be real.
No, unless they're silent.
That's a little messed up. I could have voiced Cat. You probably could have done that better. I'm not gonna lie, but then we'll do another one.
Another cat?
Another animal.
Another animal, dude.
I could have voiced Hazard like crazy.
No, that's good enough. Okay, where to next? Tentacle?
Whalish.
Okay. That's the one that's in the Ifrid's Hunting Grind Might, right?
This is why I'd voice better Hazard.
That wasn't even...
That's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't even... When you know. When you know. When you... Wait. What?
Oh.
Make me.
Tycoon make him.
What's Tycoon gonna do?
I don't know. What does he do?
What does he do? I mean...
Yep.
He's like the world's best pharaoh.
Hmm. He's the world's best Ash.
Hmm.
It's like I'm the world's best Sombra by default, because there are no Sombra players.
No, I think even still then.
That's a crazy thing to say.
You know, Sombra Wizard, you know? that guy.
Plays Rivals now.
Yep, still a better Sombra.
I'll never go to that. I'll never fall so far as a Sombra player.
The thing is, I think it's just when you play Sombra only, Overwatch does get kind of stale.
Yeah.
Not to say Overwatch doesn't get stale as is, but I think it's pretty much based on how much money you make. That's about how much you enjoy
Like
it.
most things.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, the thing is, it's not entirely true, but if I were making more money, I'd be having more fun. And there's a very high ceiling for that.
To be fair for me, obviously time's more important than money. But I want more money with my time, you know? That's why it'd be nice if I could just get paid for what I do. Not go out of my way to make money. Okay, so I somehow made it to the beginning of the dungeon. That's cool. What's crazy, I'm actually not looking. How did I even do that? Weird whip of the map.
I don't have a map.
Get a map, Jared.
I've tried. There is no map. In anything ever.
Useless.
Let's do this!
Ugh, it's like super wriggly.
Its entire body is like its weapon. Dang!
Vermilion, don't let it shot!
Or groomer? What does it groom?
You want to know? They take care of
I couldn't
horses
find a map.
and... That'll do, thanks.
I can't
Vermilion,
see a
burning
darn
all
thing.
Italians attack first, then count.
That's the way! Fear the storm!
Vermilion,
Tiger Blade!
This is the Wayland Ruin.
You may feel us.
Yep.
Lord of Wind!
Pillars of...
Do that one, Jared.
That was unexpectedly tough.
Tell me something I don't know.
I wasn't talking to you.
I couldn't do that too. No, it's fine. I can probably. Yeah. It can't be that complicated, right?
It's so complicated. There's not a single written map of the place. Like the Grand Line.
No. Okay, I think I'm going the right way now. I think we're good. This game might genuinely have some lowest maps. What do you need to find? I think I'm just looking for the boss. But I think I'm good now. I think it's just right down here. I think it's like a floating eye. I don't know if that really helps. But yeah, I think we found it. Let's see. Is it behind this door? Division? Oh. Thanks, Tycoon. We got him.
Don't underestimate that.
Uh-oh.
I feel like I'm really being stared at.
Well, I mean, it is an eye.
I guess that is kind of the whole point, huh?
You're gonna get
Guys are trying to show off now.
Molten wall!
Bilk Sadea!
Go for it! Dancing foot up here! Plant primordial nut! Ancient burning shard!
Dark Star!
Strike!
Go
Dragon
for
Blade!
it! Dancing
Fearless
foot up
Charge!
here! Plant primordial nut! Ancient sword! Dancing
But resist isn't immunity.
Ancient dancing foot up here! Primordial nut! Ancient nova! Go for it! Dancing You know, you're pretty mature, Rose.
I think we just throttled that guy on chaos. We're insane. Well, thanks to Tycoon. Thanks for helping me. The resistance has actually helped a ton.
There's no winning here.
What do you mean?
I'll just seem really mean if I say anything like, can't use either instances. It'd be like, classic Jared, always getting jealous of Tycoon. I don't like it here.
You're just saying what's happening. I don't understand. Have you done Goblin Lord? I don't know. I think, what's next? The Cambria is next Gafferus.
Where's Tycoon?
I think it's Gafferus. I think Tycoon.
What do you mean is the next Gafferus? That's like the last one you did.
Okay, well then it's not there.
This guy. Powerless without me.
No, it's at the Wayless Ruins. Don't show up. Didn't I get the save point? Or did I not get it? Uh-oh. No, they're just here. Okay, so the order's wrong. Get in here.
What do you mean? I don't even know what you're
Arctis,
talking about.
Ganglin, then Waylish, then Gafferus.
Then why'd you write Arctis, Ganglin, Gafferus, and they said the rest of my order was right?
Blah, 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 blah.
Guy's setting me up. You know so much. Which one's next?
Tentacle. Because I gotta go to the mural.
You got me.
Yeah, I know, dude. Tycoon's been
For the
DMing me all
first
the
time
answers.
ever.
Okay,
Whoa!
here goes. Take out Therians who use ours.
More wind!
Fire should work. Just leave it to me.
You feel it? Torrent Spear!
Lord of Fire, Crimson Flame. May it burn your soul. Bomb Bears. Vermilion Crescent, trap them.
You feel it?
Tower of Blood.
My path!
Dancing
Torrent
Flame,
Spear.
appear. Primordial
Block
Light.
here.
Torrent Spear!
Ancient Shower. Dancing Flame, appear. Primordial Light. Ancient Nova. Dancing Flame, appear. Primordial Light.
Is Ancient Nova also just not fire?
Ready for dirty dancing?
Dancing Flame, appear. Primordial Light. Ancient Nova. Dancing
Feel the
Flame,
burn.
Primordial Light. Ancient
Radiant
Dancing
heat.
Flame, appear. Flames. Calamity.
You may feel it,
Dancing Flame,
Lightning.
appear. Primordial Light.
Crimson Edge.
Ancient Nova.
Gonna feel the
Tiger
burn.
Blade! Yeah!
Radiant heat.
Molten Wall. Tower
Ready
of
for
Blood.
dirty
Rain of
dancing?
Fire. No escape. Vermilion Crescent. Trap them. Secure my
Gonna feel the
flame.
burn.
Blood Moon. Burning
Radiant
Shot.
heat. Ready for dirty dancing?
It's a the...
Vermilion Crescent. Molten Wall. Tower of Blood.
This is for you,
Breakthrough.
Rose.
I'm in a bind here.
This
Rain
is
of
for
Fire.
you,
Trap
Rose.
them. Tower of Blood.
Concentrate.
Burn.
Bilk Sadea.
Yeah. I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
Take a breather? Mortal reference? And is that the last one? Because I feel like there were two that were like literally like attached to each other. Is there one that's like attached?
Like the area, or
Is that all the places, pretty much?
the next
was-
area is Remains of Mercury.
Yeah, but where do they be? But I think that's pretty much attached to this place.
It says it's in the basin.
Ew, it's near the fake horses, bro.
You are committing hard to this bit.
I keep clicking all the wrong buttons. Honestly though, if you had to try and get masters in Overwatch here, what character would you use?
Well, the obvious answer is Farah.
The obvious answer, huh?
Oh, with that out of the way, I feel like Zarya is pretty just. Well, I guess I actually can't play Zarya because I get banned every game. So,
True. That
fine.
get this man on Zarya and he's winning every game, guys.
Zarya is just OP and easy. I don't know what you want from me. That's the answer you're looking for.
Same as Sombra. Sombra's always banned, so it's like you can't just carry your games.
Why'd you even ask me?
Thing's freaky.
Oh, I was expecting a genuine answer, Jared.
Yes, so it's a good answer.
Deep resentment.
Let's do this later. We gotta focus or we'll get crushed.
Maybe Orisa?
I like it.
Here I go.
Hazard?
Be gone! Earth Dragon Fang! Flow and surge! What
Okay,
a
here's a better
formidable
question.
opponent.
If me and Tycoon,
Sojourn.
I feel like you just have a
Sojourn
steep learning curve.
because Sojourn's OP, and I'd be learning Sojourn and like aiming better the more that I played. That being said, still Hazard.
Okay. Okay. What about if you were queuing with me and Tycoon, right? What would you play, and what would you make us play?
What would I make you play?
6v6 and 5v5, like separate answers. Like if we were to
Well, I
queue
feel like
right
the
now.
Tycoon on Ash kind of works in every given situation. Same with you and Ana.
That'd be your go-to.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Tycoon?
I just feel like Ash is really good in every situation. And I don't want either of you on Life Weaver, which I know isn't what you want to hear, but... And I feel like if we've got you on support, we don't need Tycoon on support.
Yeah, but you think Tycoon on DPS would be better than me on DPS?
Finished. Would you like
I
some?
just feel like Ash is really good, and he's good on Ash. I feel like you on DPS, you're not necessarily really good at the really good DPS.
My main thing is I would think if I were to go in there, I would probably say... I would say probably me on tank. 5v5 or
Makes sense, makes
6v6. I think I would probably... Because I think I would play support and DPS pretty well. But I also think the tank would probably be one of the biggest deciding factors, like pretty much always. And I can play a wide variety of tanks too, in 5v5 or 6v6.
I think I've mastered the art of cooking.
But then it's like difficult, because I think Tycoon on probably Juno would be really good, but his Ash and Sojourn are both pretty nasty. So I feel like all three of those characters would be really reliable. Then it's like, where do I put Jared? You know? That's a tough part.
DPS. Or
Yeah,
Mizu.
That's where it
Mizu
gets
66, easy.
that's where it gets tricky though. Because honestly, I feel like probably Mizu wouldn't be the worst. I'm just thinking DPS, definitely not.
Definitely not as crazy. I think I am pretty definitively a DPS main.
I don't know. I think probably your worst role is DPS. Like, hands down. I think support, you can at least play characters to like a degree that can be useful. Right? Like, say, Mizu, I'd say, is pretty good. But like, say, I feel like you could at least play Bap or Ana, if not, like, well enough. Right? But, like, on DPS, I don't even see what character I could put you on.
What do you mean?
Because, like, I truly feel...
this guy, Tycoon?
If you give Jared any freedom of choice on character, or like, characters like, ooh, Venture, he's gonna play Venture terribly. It's like, I legitimately think Jared's best DPS is probably Soldier. And I just don't think Soldier would be that great.
As good of a take as it is.
So it's tough. Because I think...
I just feel like it's a little genuinely crazy to say you wouldn't put me on tank or DPS.
I'm thinking, yeah, logically, while I would be the best tank, I think it's probably safer to put Jared on, like, Hazard Orisa, and then me and Tycoon can basically swap between DPS and support. And if for some reason our team, like, insta-locks the other ones, we could swap. Because, like, we could easily do, like, Ana Juno, either or like BAP, Juno. We could kind of, I feel, make anything work. And obviously DPS, we can both play a wide variety. And if he's gonna be like hit scan or like main DPS, I can easily whip out some weird ones. So I feel like that would probably be our best bet. Now see, in 6v6, overall, I don't think Jared's a very good 6v6 tank.
That's crazy. I'd say the only thing that makes me a bad 6v6 tank is I think when our other tank goes in, then I should go in, but it's actually a really, really stupid play.
I think in 5v5 Jared tank, 6v6 Jared support. Just so he can play.
That is perfectly acceptable.
Mizu. But it gets a little tricky with 6v6 with me and Tycoon, because I feel like us being duo tanks can work out really well. Because I would just let Tycoon pretty much play whatever, and I would just, play around it. If you want to play Roadhog, I can play Zarya, or even just something to kind of help. Or I could just play, you know, Diva, Winston, Orisa. I could pretty much play whatever, and I'm pretty sure he could play pretty much whatever too. And I think we'd both be good on DPS, but I think me and Tycoon double tank would probably be pretty just gosh darn unstoppable. And if Jared was on support too with Mizu, I feel we could probably do a lot of work. So I feel like that's what I would go with. What about you, Tycoon? What would you want us on, including you?
Man-eater. So then it's gonna eat us? Is that what that means?
Well, eater could mean anything.
I don't want none of it. Molten wall.
Be gone!
Rain of fire. Burn away. Pillars of flame. Vermilion crescent.
Lord of Wind!
Purifying flame.
I just think it's funny that the different sides of people like watching it through like either the clips or just people fighting me, they would have a wildly different take on what characters they want me to play.
Tower of blood. Break through.
Because I'm pretty sure no one would say support. Like, given the clips and the enemy team, I feel like they would not think I'm a support. But there's just games, like, where my DPS and tank are just so unbelievably annoying and, like, high ranked that I feel like people would, like, legitimately be like, yeah, no, I'd probably put JV Rocks on Doom, right? It's like, that's a crazy take.
Crazy. There's, like, 3 people that would say that.
It's like, maybe on Hazard.
I was gonna say, that one guy who got Hazard, he'd probably say that. No one else.
There's people like, yeah, this guy can only play, like, Freya Sojourn. That's literally all he can play. And I just think that's funny. In 6-6, I'd probably be tank or support, Jared on soldier or Orisa, and I'd put you on DPS tank. I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Finally, some DPS action. Even I didn't give me DPS.
I think pretty much Tycoon just want me to be flex. If support's the problem, give me on support. If not, then just let us DPS. And
to be fair, I think pretty much all of us can play flex.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair.
Ow. Your mic just assaulted me violently and I didn't like it.
Good. I trained it well.
Oh.
I think though the thing with me that's also kind of hard is that I don't really try hard on support that much. So I feel like it's very hard to see when I'm really doing that much. A lot of times I'm always playing like weird ways. But I also feel like, yeah, support's just kind of limiting a lot of the time. I think Jared isn't bad at the game, so if he is locked into characters that are good at always having uptime like Soldier Emery, he can't pop off a lot. And he's a good tank. I think really he's a good enough tank to, for the most part, compete with the enemy tank. I will say he's probably not going to gap the enemy tank, but he will be, at least keeping up. Unless for some reason they're like insane. He just likes playing flank characters, not flanking. He goes to flank, but then stays in mid-range. Yeah, I know. Again, you can't get Jared on flankers yet. His favorite characters are flankers. I don't understand.
There's the enemy into thinking I'm gonna flank. That's a joke, by the way. Not my genuine opinion on the situation.
No, but if you had all three of us locked in, we would just be climbing. Like, say, if we have Jared, like, setting up some crazy, like, soldier ults and just a constant uptime, and Tycoon's, like, hitting hooks, and our supports are, like, keeping him up, and I could be pretty much doing whatever, like, either being backup tank or a DPS with Jared, and we would just be unstoppable. Because it would just be probably me and Tycoon getting picks, and then Jared just hosing down the enemies. So...
I'm waiting so patiently for you to read that message.
Jared is a bee you can hear and sometimes see, but no one in your city has been stung in the last 12 years. Yeah, that's pretty fair, actually. Like, the bees are somewhere, I just don't know where, you know? I think he's more like an anthill, you know? You fear him, but no one knows what the thing is like yet. Yeah, but then, like, you play the game, right? And then you realize, what were you ever scared of? A bee without a stinger.
See, that's the moment that we lose. When the enemy locks into, like, wait a second.
If Jared swapped to maining Emery, I think he would actually like it a lot and perform well.
Yeah, but that's just, like, not fun. It's so aim-based. That's why I like Pharah, because it's not as much about flanks, and I don't have to aim.
Yeah, but see, again, with Pharah, you get into, like, this such weird, false thing of doing well, that just because you're shooting rockets, and they're occasionally hitting and doing damage, that's, like, exactly what you should be doing. And that is just not the case. Like, it's never creating an opportunity or doing damage that's gonna matter. It's just kind of shooting rockets and be like, ooh, number go up. I must be contributing. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Where am I going? I wanted to get the cat and I wanted to do the milk. Copy. Oh, fine. Might as well actually sit with that. It's just like how I can play Ashe, but I suck at Castle Widow. She is the type of gun I can use. I feel like it's also the rest of the kit's pretty important though. Because like say Cass is very like fast paced and closer range. And then Widow's like way too campy and you have like no defenses. Well, Ashe has ways of getting high ground just like Widow, but also a knockback that you can just save. And Dynamite is good AoE tick damage. And the gun obviously, at least in your opinion, feels better. And then also Bob. So I feel like in that case, Ashe is just better. I think Emery's a good DPS who's right in the middle of being true tracking or hard aiming. I think I can definitely agree with that. I think one thing that it would just benefit with Jared a lot is that for the most part, he can just do splash damage to DPS and occasionally have to focus, but most of the time he can literally just be holding primary and tossing grenades at tank. And then if he gets jumped, just panic pistol. And I feel a majority of the time that'll work out better than whatever he does on other characters.
Training, Miklia?
Training? What do you mean?
Never mind. But what a long way we've come. I never could have imagined it when we first started out.
Do you remember that time when we first left Elysia?
Of course.
Plus the ult's basically Pharah. So, best of both worlds.
That's a crazy take.
Here's playstyle? Yeah. I just don't think it has much random bullcrap and like advantage as Jared needs. You know?
Yeah, I complain about the random stupid advantages often. What do you mean?
Jared's like, I need to be fighting an enemy at least at half health with all my abilities after they expended all theirs. Then I can pop off.
It's just incredibly convenient when that does happen.
It's like, if that Honest just doesn't have sleep or anti and I'm full health and they're half, then we're chilling.
Why is it always honest with you?
It's just an example. But
Well, you haven't used that example a lot.
To be fair, I could also say, why is it always honest with you?
You could. Don't, but...
And that's also why I feel like Mizu fits Jared's playstyles, because again, it does have movement. The ult's very, like, simple, but also really good. And for the most part, it's not, like, aim-heavy, and you can just kind of throw random bullcrap at people. And it's actually useful. and his number go up. Getting distracted. I never know where I'm supposed to go. But I'm hunting down the mimic giants. I don't know. It just makes me wonder why Jared decides he wants to play Venture and Sombra if it isn't for random advantage. Because they are very, very unfun.
Ready, your shepherdness?
Like characters that are like nothing of what you want.
Sombra is for the random advantage. Like I'd say the most fun I've had on Sombra today was
Suppose
just
I
I got
could
to
learn
hack a
from your level
Xion
of
and then
reserve.
throw virus and then shoot them and they couldn't do anything about it. Oh, Venture's just fun.
To be fair, I can say Venture is fun to a degree. I just feel like... What's it again? It's like, I feel like you're always playing them at like such a weird thing. Like, it's never getting a pick. And it's like kind of stalling, but only stalling ever when you were absolutely the last one alive to where it doesn't matter. Like, it's like still nice to, you know, contest like the extra 3 seconds, but it's like, that's pretty much all you're getting out of your adventure.
I just think we need a character that's like Venture, but a brawler. And no
Venture.
just a Reaper. Venture is not a brawler.
Mm.
I've tried Brawler Venture, and it does not work well. That's how I play Venture.
See, I also think that Jared could get good with Vendetta, because I feel like it's kind of the mix of playstyles, just again, not the free value, and that's why he doesn't like Vendetta, and it's kind of bad on Vendetta.
Ready, everyone?
Gonna feel the burn.
Hey, you're wrong. I just don't like moving kit. I like the ability, because it's really good. But that's about the only part of the kit I like.
I think pretty much a lot of Vendetta's playstyle is pretty much what you want from someone like Venture.
Yeah, but like, all that I like on Venture, except none of it's fun to use.
Torrent spear.
You just don't get invincibility. That's
If I
the
could have
difference.
spin or drill dash, I'm spin drill dash. If I could have, I'd probably take Vendetta all. That's
Splendid
different
job,
though.
Saray.
Let's keep it up.
Oh my...
Mustn't hold back.
Gonna feel the burn.
Stop!
Radiant heat.
Just leave it to me. Vermilion Crescent. Molten Wall. Purifying Flame. Burn! Burn away!
Blade bang!
Vermilion Crescent. Trap them!
Crimson
Purifying Flame. Burn! Trap them! Take out Furians and use arts with Vermilion Crescent. Molten Wall. Purifying Flame.
Ready for
Get
dirty
lost!
dancing.
Trap them!
Yeah, I just know my place when it comes to a lot of DPS supports and tanks. Like, I know, like, my role in support is pretty much just a main support. Like, I feel like I benefit a lot from characters like Juno, Ana, Bap, and Wu Yang just because I can get a lot of healing while still doing a lot of offense. But it's like, you're never gonna see me on, like, Lucio or even, like, Kiri and stuff. It just... I just feel as if I cannot get the same opportunity other ones have because I have to be the main healer. And take on DPS, I just don't play flankers. Because I know 100% of the time, I'd be better just flanking on a good character when it's like a good time than I would be playing a flanker. Even if sometimes I can play Genji like pretty well, or even Vendetta or anything like that. Same with Hanzo. Like, you just don't see me playing Hanzo unless it's like a really, really good time too. It's like, no, I'm just gonna play the consistent characters that are good, where I know I'm gonna get value. And on tank, for the most part, I also stay away from specific dive tanks. But for the most part, I can play anything. But even, like, I stray away from Rhine a lot of the time, and that's simply because I can't have constant uptime. I do think it's fun playing Rhine, though, when you actually have, like, a good match. Because it feels like I'm just a huge nuisance, and building up ult really fast, and, like, my shield's actually useful, and, like, the fire strikes are insane. But it's, like, still most of the time, it's, like, I'm just having more uptime on, like, something like Junker Queen. That's where it also just gets tough with like supports and tanks. Is because whenever they add new ones, it's just where they fit in the rotation, you know? It's like, are they going to be insane dive tank that has something that the other ones don't? Or is it going to be another just a sit on point tank that has something other tanks don't? Because like say a character like Junker Queen, I feel like is just, they're not going to release another tank that's kind of like a good mix. Because like they're dive, but they don't have as much movement. And they kind of have like some good damage, but it's not insane damage. Where I just feel like we're never going to see characters like that again unless, like, off the beginning, them being really OP because they're just unbalanced, like Junker Queen was. But even like things like Roadhogs, where it's like, again, they're like the off tank, you know, like good to have, but like as a main tank, it's kind of a scary thing.
Might as well.
Fire should work. Just leave it to me.
But if they release new tanks, again, it's just gonna be one of the three. Off tank, which pretty much just means bad tank. And then sit on point better than like Malga or Orisa, which challenging, truly. I feel like Sigma, Orisa.
Domino tried, but
Yeah, I mean like Domino's a pretty good example to where it's like they're a sit on point tank, but instead of them being as defensive, they're hyper offensive, but can still hold the position with just a single shield because of how much damage they do. That's why I'm surprised it's not played more. But I think again, just dive completely butchers Domina. It's just people never dive well. They pretty much just want to go into situations like, ooh, what if we just try and out defense the Domina? Like, nope, the team just does more damage and the shield's like very flexible. It's like, okay, well, what if we try to out offense Domina? It's like, no, because now she has a shield and then she still has high offense. So, yeah, it's pretty much just dive. That's your only hope. It's just why I get annoyed at things like, even like Domino and Winston, I think are probably two of the most. Because like, say someone with Ball, it's like, you know, I've come to terms with the fact that he's invincible and just requires literally an entire team to play against. Same with Doom, right? Doom's a bit easier to deal with, like, with survivability. But because of how stupid his offense is, it's very difficult to fight him without the entire team. But something like Winston and Domina, I truly feel like can be utterly destroyed and butchered and can be the most useless tank in the game if even like two people are locked in. But it just never happens. And so they get the most insane free value. And I can't stand it. Because against like Ramatra, I also feel like can die a lot of the time. It's just people have no idea when to attack Ramatra. Like, oh, he has a shield up, might as well not attack. Oh, he's in his form, might as well not attack. Okay, he doesn't have form, he doesn't have shield, but we shouldn't attack. It's just, I don't know how people are so bad with that kind of stuff. Because, like, especially in a situation where a tank either has, like, rhythm, or a tank pretty much just has one defensive ability and it's just baiting out that ability. It's pretty tough to break through when you're not paying any attention. Like, even like Sigma, I feel like people understand to a degree, right? They're like, okay, he doesn't have shield, grasp. But I feel a lot of times, like, we break shield and then he grasps, like, oh, well, might as well not attack Sigma ever. Let's just let him get his grasp full value and then let it go on cooldown when he gets his shield back. It's like, no, that's actually the time when we want to break him, right? But no. Like I said, same with Roadhog. Roadhog uses hook, that's when you attack. It doesn't matter when he's healing or not. It's just all about killing him while being in a good position.
Let's do this.
Ew, this one attacks all sloppy.
But I feel so many people are like, Roadhog no hook, and they wait 3 seconds, and then they start attacking. And then they do like 2 damage, and they get hooked.
Piece of cake.
Like I said, yeah, it's just really frustrating with things like Domina and Winston, because I feel like those are so easy to gosh darn counter, like insanely, and people just like act like they're impossible to kill, and it annoys me to all ends, no ends.
Well done. Very well done, if I may say so.
Enemy spotted, line back.
I know most people don't understand, but it's even the same in Masters.
Ready? Ready?
Take out Furians who use arts with hidden arts.
Get lost! Molten wall!
Yeah!
Vermilion crescent!
Ready
Trap
for
them!
dirty
Crimson
dancing?
cross!
Crimson Eggs!
Get lost! No escape!
Feel the burn.
Vermilion crescent! That's the end of that.
Probably make sure I have the I feel like I should be getting more XP though.
Ready, your shepherdess?
Take out Furians who use arts with hidden arts.
Ignite fire should work! Just
feel
leave
the
it to
burn.
me! Vermilion crescent! Molten wall! Tower
Ready
of
for
blood!
dirty
Get
dancing?
lost! No escape!
Hellgate!
Vermilion
Gonna
crescent!
feel the burn.
Purifying wind!
Radiant heat.
Burn! Burning
Ready for
shark!
dirty dancing?
Break through!
Focus!
Pillars of flame! Break through!
We gotta be famous or
Like,
something by
that's how much
now.
XP I'm getting. Is that what people are saying they're getting? It's like, it's definitely some XP for sure, but I feel like this is a normal difficulty and I have all my modifiers up, including the food buff. That just feels like it's not like an insane amount. Is there any? I don't think there's any food items. There's things that give like stats when I level up. I wonder if I should back up to get the food buff now. Probably. Like I said, Overwatch can be really, really fun, but it can also be really, really bad. At any rank, quick play, arcade, competitive. I feel like we're making some good progress though with Zestria. Like the level grinding isn't going terrible. Still getting some levels. It's just not as fast as I'd want, but I also feel like we're getting kind of lucky with the
So,
mimic
look what
levels. I am kind of curious on if the rare thing actually does just make him show up more, because kind of seems to be working. I feel like I really need to get more. Just gonna pop some food items. I just want to get like 100,000 XP on Mimic Golem. And I feel like that's not too much
I
to
think
ask
that's
for.
pretty reasonable.
Did it say anything about the specific amount that they're supposed to drop?
One guy said a specific amount. How much are you getting?
You first.
Well, I'm pretty sure I saw yours was like 15,000, not 1,500.
Oh, I got the food thing.
What was that? Oh,
That's what it was.
Hmm.
Yeah. We need it. Oh, the
Sick,
food.
sick.
Woo, woo.
weird because it kind of didn't look like you crafted any new food, but you know, I won't be complaining. Either way, I'm pretty sure this guy said he got like 3,500.
Okay. But he probably had literally no modifiers.
Guess not.
Enemy spotted! Lord of fire!
take out Furians who use arts with hidden arts.
Feel the
Pillars of
burn.
flame! Vermilion crescent! Molten wall!
Just leave it to
Tower
me.
of blood!
Because I think the only thing I can do for more XP is run the,
Sword flare! Molten wall! Tower of blood!
Smite evil!
Vermilion
Tiger
crescent!
blade!
Trap them!
what's it, the 75 hit bonus XP.
Ray destruction!
Purifying flame! Vermilion crescent! Molten wall! Vermilion
keep
Crescent.
up! Come, divine wings!
The Mystic Art
Soar
doesn't
to the
it?
skies! Sylvestia!
That was radiant, Edna. Suppose I could
We have
learn from your level of
15,204.
reserve.
I'm pretty sure that's like the consistent.
There's a message from Logren.
Pronounce it, Goward.
The Marin Gloss say.
Nope.
Maron Gloss.
It's just a completely different food item.
Oh.
That isn't even new, but I guess
New-
you've
new to
crafted
me.
and got the achievement for it.
A souffle?
No. Starts with a B.
Oh, the bomb Kuchin.
Like a persona.
Nope. Where's your rare folder? Why can't I just have something that costs one that I don't need right now? I guess technically I don't need acceleration. Did I get these supposed to go?
Weapons ready!
Ready for dirty dancing?
Just leave it to me.
Okay. Feel the burn!
Molten Wall.
Brilliant heat! Ready for dirty dancing?
Now's my chance. Divine Flame. Blood Moon.
Take out the Ethereum to use ours to hit me.
Purification complete!
Trying to get some random boosts where I can get them. Yeah, this might still take a good bit of time, Jared. Because it's not like super unbelievably slow. But I feel like it's still taking some time.
Weapons ready!
Ready for dirty dancing?
Just leave it to me.
Crimson Edge! Smite evil!
Feel the burn!
Focus!
Vermilion
Brilliant
Crescent.
heat!
Take out the Ethereum to use ours to hit night.
Blood Moon. Molten Wall. Vermilion Crescent.
Yeah.
Let's do some fortune telling.
I don't know, maybe people are leveling up a good bit. I feel like I'm like something up everyone each time so far.
Let's get this over
Ready
with.
for
Lord
dirty
of Fire.
dancing?
Be gone!
Just leave it to me.
Molten Wall.
Okay.
Ignite Flame.
Feel the burn!
Trap them.
Brilliant heat! Ready for
Vermilion
dirty
Crescent.
dancing?
Trap them. Ignite
Take out the
Flame.
Ethereum to use ours to hit night.
Trap them.
Shoot!
Yeah!
Burn.
Gonna feel the burn!
Break
Brilliant
through.
heat!
Raging winds!
Crimson Rock.
Ready for dirty
Burn.
dancing?
Trap them. We won't lose to you.
The earrings of radius.
Man, this ain't even fair!
Lord of Fire.
Ready for dirty
Just leave
dancing?
it to
Kendrick
me.
Blades.
Molten Wall. Crimson Rock.
Take out the Ethereum to use ours to hit
Feel the
night.
burn!
Wall.
Radiant heat!
Break through.
Ready for
Molten
dirty
Wall.
dancing?
Crimson Rock.
Hellgate!
Well, that's a wrap.
I also wonder if I should just make sure to discard. I wonder if it does, like, mess up. But I feel like it's refreshing and it would refresh, but maybe not. Maybe it, like, literally has to. I also don't know why discard isn't, like, the first option.
You're not gonna run away?
Fire should work.
Break
Just
through.
leave it
Break
to
through.
me.
Crimson Cross.
Take out a barrier to use ours to hidden art.
Trap them.
Shadowfang!
Gonna feel the
Break
burn.
through. Molten wall.
Radiant heat. Ready
Rain
for
of fire.
dirty
Molten
dancing.
wall.
Hellgate. Gonna feel the
Molten
burn.
wall.
Cut through!
Ignite flame.
Radiant heat.
I got you!
Ready for dirty
I can't
dancing.
believe there are so many Hellions out there.
What's the stat that would universally be the best? Focus, you think? Defense? Magic attack? Oh, man.
Those sound pretty good.
Yeah, I'm saying if I were to only boost one. I can boost like one stat on level up. Right now we're like leveling up each time we fight one. I feel like
I don't know
probably
if
just hard
Focus is
attack.
that great.
The what? Focus?
I just don't feel like focus is that great. I feel like defense would probably be the most universal, but I feel like elemental attack, even if it's not the most universal, will be the most useful.
Don't get careless!
Ready for
Fire
dirty
should work.
dancing.
Just leave it to
Molten
me.
wall. Crimson Cross.
It's over!
Gonna
Break
feel
through.
the burn. Radiant heat.
Break
Ready for
through.
Take out a
dirty
barrier to
dancing.
use ours to hidden art.
Break through. Trap them.
Gonna feel the burn.
Vermilion Crescent. Molten wall. Tower of blood. If you're putting your life on the line, then you'd better give it your
I must be getting lucky with this thing because it's like not consuming food buff. What am I rocking here? Wasn't. Oh my. Okay.
enemy spotted, Lion.
Torrents of wind. Forces of
Let's gang
nature.
up on him.
Horizon storm.
Green Slash. Let's
Gale
gang up
force.
on him.
Okay!
Windlass.
Come
Gonna
hither.
feel the burn.
Now then.
5 stars.
Radiant heat.
Green Slash.
Ready for dirty dancing.
5 stars. I showed them.
What was that thing? Plated ring with 3 fire, but not like a. It's a little bit better when I'm running. Where does that put my bonus at, by the way? We have a stack something, right? I have. How does this E-Union stuff work? 'Cause I have an E-Union 6. don't even know what's giving me that.
Well, I think you. It must. How does that work? Because I think you'd need 6 in a row, but I guess you have 2 stacks of a 3 in a row. But I figured
No,
that
I
would
think
just give you the 3 stacks
it's weird
twice.
because look, now it's like I have a stack 2, 3, and 4. Is that because I just happen to have those separate things
Probably.
stacked to an amount? Or does that mean I have 2 E unions and then also an E3 union, and then also an E6 union? Because that is impressive.
Sounds impossible. I feel like that E6 union must just be a lie. The others seem pretty Dracoon has no idea what's happening.
Yeah, no, he has absolutely no clue. Okay. So this is because I have Fyra 4, which I thought I had more Fyra. Guess not. So these are E unions 3, makes sense. This makes a stack 3. This is an E union 2.
I just figured E unions would work the same as what's it?
But
Is it
I don't even
unions?
have an E union 6.
I'm just saying, you happen to not have any idea what's going on.
Yeah, but like, what gives me char right now? Because I don't have an E union 6. Unless I
You
just have something that
it or
has
something?
char.
But I figure it wouldn't say this.
Oh,
E6 if you
yeah.
had
Just
it.
my weapon has the effect.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
that
weird that it
explains
shows up, though. Okay. I'm surprised I don't have more Fyra on my stuff. That'll change. I'll have Fyra a gazillion soon enough. I need to pop a little treat. A little tasty treat. Give me a little tasty treat.
Ew.
What?
You disgust me.
Keep your guard up.
I'm not a mean person.
Break through. Just leave it to me.
Hellgate!
Take out
Feel
Furions
the
and
burn.
use arts with
Molten
Hypnotize.
Wall.
Radiant heat! Ready for dirty!
Making this place? Yeah.
Crimson Rush. Get lost.
Hellgate!
Molten Wall.
I'm farming some little mimics for levels.
What?
Rain of Fire. Trap them.
Bilk Sadea!
Molten Wall.
Nice to be able to put my hair up with a barrette, right?
What's a barrette?
You don't know what a barrette
We have to re-get our food buff. I ended at the mural. Tentacle. Close though.
Why is that called a barrette? Just a hairpin. Hair clip? Hair clip. Words are confusing.
Mm-hmm. Must be the other. To be fair, yeah, honestly, I think you're onto something.
I think the Arctis rooms look like blue, right? Or is that the Gangle rooms? You rest your case.
You'd think the dungeons would have more defining features, but this one's like, ooh, this one's kind of blue. This one's kind of like more yellowish. This one kind of looks like just like what you'd expect the normal color to be.
Look what the we
I
will.
would really just think like,
one has the
oh,
mural.
they're all ruins. They're all called ruins, so that's gotta be confusing. So they'd put extra effort to make them look different.
Silly Dawood.
I guess that's just the craziest thing ever thought.
Also, Voice of Crab, we got the collecting all snacks achievement. Sorry, crafting all snacks. The ones you collect from chests and stuff don't
Preparing
count.
all snacks.
Crab omelet.
Tell me about it.
One step closer to the edge. I'm about to break.
I wonder how obscure some stuff is. I doubt that one specifically is very obscure, but... Still, did
Did
anyone here
sleeping
get
get
the...
rid of my food buff? Criminal.
What?
I said, did sleeping get rid of my food buff?
Criminal.
That's what I'm saying. Yoink.
Yoink.
Mm-hmm.
Someone get this guy some help. And maybe some more coffee. I don't know what he needs.
Got that doodle bob in me. What can I say?
It's a good one.
I know.
SpongeBob, truly ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are climbing in levels, which is really what we need. And then we'll climb for more gear and chaos, and then we'll be level 200, fighting Shaboy, held off, and he's gonna get dookied on, and then dookied on again. And that'll be crazy.
Enemy spotted. Like
Ready for dirty dancing?
Just leave it to me. Wall. You're my thing. Break through.
Feel the burn.
I don't know what my highest damage combo is. I'm pretty sure it's Rain of Fire, Molten Wall, Crimson Cross.
Rain of fire. Molten wall.
Gonna feel the burn.
But that's only from experience.
Take out experience and use ours with hit knives.
You'd think Tower of Blood would be better, but I think it has less damage because it's
Well,
stone.
guess I overdid it again.
More like wasted your energy.
Well, the plan
and
is to
talked
beat him on chaos difficulty. I just don't know if that's gonna happen. But even if we can... No, we have to, yeah. We have to just beat him on chaos? And then we need to beat the empowered version.
Might as well.
Just leave it to me.
Take out experience and use ours with hit knives.
Molten wall.
Lord of Wind!
Trap them.
Ray destruction!
Burn. Burning shards. Crimson cross. Vermilion crescent. Molten wall.
Captain Flame!
Molten wall.
Vision Fang!
Break through. Trap them. Well, that's a wrap.
You could give Rose E7 Union for 7 Elemental. Well, we're going to be trying a lot of stuff. Right now, we're just trying to get some levels. And then we're going to go gear farming, and we're going to try to farm for skills that'll help us get probably the E7 if it's actually that mandatory.
mean, you
And
could
just
try it without
more
it.
damage. Because because we said Awakened held off doesn't, or isn't dragon. Something like that, right? He's just like unknown. But Chaos version still is dragon. So we probably still want to get Lindworm.
Let's do this!
Ready for dirty dancing?
Hear the storm!
Molten wall.
Hellgate! Gonna feel the
Break
burn!
through. Molten wall.
Radiant heat!
Force.
Gale force! Windlass!
Did I miss?
Ready for
How'd I do that
dirty
little minute?
dancing?
Molten wall. Crimson cross.
Hellgate!
Rain of fire.
You may feel a slight numbness.
Molten wall.
Ready for dirty dancing?
Vermilion crescent. Molten
He's
wall.
on the phase one. I'm guessing armor type.
Purification complete!
But I think, yeah, he's just always unknown in the first one. And then he's just dragon in the second. So I'm just thinking Lindworm might be really, really good for that. The only issue is that... I guess technically I would only need it on Saray or Rose, or maybe both, right? And then just try and get other people elemental bonuses? Probably. How did I get so many? Wait. Wasn't this the thing? Oh, wait, no. Okay, never mind. Don't mind me.
Guys just actually having like a whole moment here.
Missing armor types. Yeah. So yeah, we probably just want to get Lindworm on them. Yeah, if you got non-elemental and Rose, you could just spam that Hidden Darts always. I just don't know if that's going to be necessary, because we kind of were dunking on him last time. We did not need to use it. Again, maybe that was just because it was easier difficulty? I don't know. But I have a feeling we're going to want to be an Armatize anyway. And I think our best bet probably is just stacking everyone with like 100% of their element. And then... what's it? Just my main people at the Dragon Hunter. I guess I'm getting rid of Nimble Feet. I just want to have the prolonged whatever and a little good luck, because that's gonna help us maintain some of this stuff. Last one. Now we're back at the beginning of the rotation. Okay. Let's see. I meant for empowered held off. Yeah, I know what you meant. I'm just saying I don't even know if I really need to worry about that. Because I think if I just have... Because the empowered one is... Or do you actually mean like the first phase? Like just because he's not weak to dragon, just stacking on elemental? I guess I could do that. Second phase. Yeah, well, I think second phase isn't really going to be that crazy. I think, like I said, the damage boost that I'm going to have from having really high specific element stuff on my people mixed with just the Dragon Hunter, I'm going to be doing like a huge multiplier damage. So I don't even think I'm going to be using Dream Slasher. And if I do, I think the Dragon Hunter thing is going to be better anyway.
Is everyone ready? Fire should work. Just leave it to me. Wall. Crimson Frost. Molten Wall.
Could be wrong though.
Burn. Now's my chance. Molten Wall. Take our experience to use ours with hidden Molten Wall.
It must suck to be a Hellion.
Item. I feel like we're getting kind of unlucky with these snacks. We're supposed to be getting them back. I don't think we've gotten a single one back yet. Because we've been running through these strawberry tarts. Okay, I technically don't need snack preparation. It might still be better on most of my people. Item ordering we want just because the level at first rate to have. Her snack preparations max. I guess fusion. I don't really know what else. Yeah, I don't think we need it. Money finding is just so bad. We can do remedy preparation. I feel like it's weird that people don't recommend the remedy one, because I feel like that would actually be pretty good. You do snack preparation, then how you have one event. That's actually true.
Don't overdo it, Rose.
Ready for
Practice
dirty
now. Take
dancing.
experience
You'll
to
never
use
find
ours
anything
with
interesting
hidden
ever again.
Tower of Blood. Blood Moon.
I will strike
Molten
out.
Wall.
Horizon Storm. Built Zestria.
Trap them. Ignite fire should work. Just leave it to me. Scorch Valley.
Deep
I'm also just trying to do a lot of these battles where hopefully it counts as playing all the characters.
Ready for dirty dance.
Because they seem to be set to like the playable, right? Or do they need to be in like
It must
semi-auto
suck to be a Hellion.
or whatever?
I think those need to be set to manual or semi, I think counts.
I think they'll change.
So if you got a couple spare controllers, you know.
Technically we do. I don't know if I have the USB slot. I don't know how I even changed that though. Very easily. Where's this? Yeah, running out of strawberry tarts. So that's gonna be a shame. We're already way higher level than we were in our other playthrough, though. It's pretty good. I've already opened these ones. Let's make sure he has. And I also want a little bit of luck. Can I get rid of any of these other stupid things for that? Keep a lot of stuff though. The gold boost helps. The treasure fight probably helping, but also acceleration of the mine is just kind of nice. I guess I probably don't really need drop rate boost here actually. We'll turn off that and good luck. And I can have gold. Wait, what do I have? Okay. Okay. That. And I'm feeling pretty good about this run. It's just we're still gonna have a lot of gear farming to do unless the levels is enough, but I really don't think that's gonna be the case.
Enemy spotted, Lila.
Gotta feel the
Fire should
Crimson
work.
Edge.
Just Leave it to me! Take out Therians who use ours with hidden arts. Rain of fire!
Hellgate! Gonna feel the burn!
Break through! Trap them!
Radiant heat!
Break the trap!
Ready for dirty
Rain of
dancing!
fire! Molten wall!
Hellgate!
Familiar flame! Saray, you're definitely improving more.
Okay, we got the strawberry tart. But did we keep the food or our cooking buff? We did. That was a perfect rotation. God dang.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not gonna run away?
Lord of fire! Fire should work. Just leave it
Again, these are the things where I'm like wondering, does like stealth bottles increase the rate of them spawning or what? Because like I'm literally getting these like way more often than I was getting them before. Like to an insane degree. I would go full runs without getting one. I'm getting a lot of them back to back.
That's the end of that.
Strawberry tart. And we kept the food. Another perfect rotation. Bro, this is insane.
He's popping off.
That's insane. That was a very good.
I've prepared some gel.
Still lambs, we chewing.
Is everyone ready? Take out Therians who use arts with hidden arts.
Almost fight evil!
Feel the burn!
Ready?
Radiant heat!
Let's get her!
Ready for
Fire should
dirty
work.
dancing!
Just leave it to me. Rain
Hellgate!
of fire! Molten wall!
Gonna feel the burn!
That's what the shepherd can do.
And I think I just got both buffs again. No. Whatever. I'm gonna do a quick save here. This is a mimic.
Enemy spotted. Fly like
Gonna
that.
feel the burn!
Maybe I'll.
Shallows defense.
Plan was to just run away and then get the food buff and then redo it, but
Dancing!
we're just not gonna get nearly as much XP.
You're gonna get bit!
Cut through. Break through.
That ought to satisfy him.
Yeah, it's fine. Fine. We ended the week. Lady Lake. Get our buffs. Yeah, but no, like I said, I feel like we're doing a lot of good stuff. I'm just hoping these levels matter, and I'm not doing this for no reason. Because if we're actually making progress by doing this, good. Like I said, the bare minimum, at least with the food items, we're raising a stat each time we level. So that's pretty good. But I assume the characters also just increase base stats and at least HP. One level. And like I said, I could technically try and form whatever things to give them more stats and level, which again, I do think would be the smart thing to do. And if for some reason we do get plus, that's what we're gonna do, is we're just gonna set their shadow clone stuff to kind of bad gear, but with things on level up.
Hey, Rose! You dropped something.
Oh, thanks. That's the equipment order form.
This might be the
Order form? You mean the one you have to bring to the storm?
Yep. Are you interested?
I guess I do wonder about how business and trade really works. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you lived your whole life without money.
I hadn't really seen it before I went to Lady Lake.
Well, money's an important part of human society, especially considering the equipment we use can mean life or death out there. You want to learn?
Yeah. Please, teach me the basics.
Knowing how money works is really important. It's a good thing you're finally learning it after, you know, the end of your third playthrough.
Yada yada yada. I'm not insane, you're insane. I'm assuming all these fusion points will be really important. I think it's once Rosa's item reaches a certain level that's good. Yeah, that's why we had it even equipped. Was trying to get it But I thought Jared said it was level 20, but I'm pretty sure I got to level 12. So, here's what Jared knows.
Well, you also thought I said stealthy feet.
Okay, Jared.
So it shows what
Thought.
you hear.
It's, Jared tells me, stealthy feet level 20. Oh, sorry, I meant item ordering level 12. Yeah, my
No,
bad.
you
Sorry,
were
guys.
wrong.
Sorry to let you down.
You're right next time.
Item ordering is pretty useful anyway. I know it's pretty good, but I probably won't use it until later anyway. Which one was I at? The whalish ones? Probably. Let's see what gosh darn food we want. Wow, some Pegasus wings. We're gonna run out of strawberry tarts, bro. And then what? Regular attack? Huh. I guess so.
Actually kind of disgusting.
So, like I said, I'm pretty sure defense would be good on everyone. It's just, I have a feeling the issue from not being able to beat him on higher difficulties is probably going to come more from lack of attack than lack of defense. Unless, of course, you know, you argue, oh, well, the only reason you lost is because you died. You know, but the only reason I died is because I wasn't doing enough offense. So,
If you one-shot him, how are you gonna die?
that's the plan. Starting this. These need to be longer, bro. I want to
Take
make
it
so
easy
much
on this.
progress, but time ticks.
Sweet,
I want to have
alright.
it.
Ready, your shepherdess?
Lord of Fire! Take out Furious and use arts with his knife. Ignite flame!
Feel
Break
the burn.
through! Trap
Intervene.
Radiant heat.
Break
Ready for
through!
dirty
Molten wall!
dancing?
Crimson Cross!
You already like killed them.
Break through!
Gonna feel the burn. Radiant
Trap
heat.
them!
I mean, I used to be pretty okay at making food. But now?
Ready, everyone?
Ready for
Lord
dirty
of Fire!
dancing?
Please just leave it to me! Molten wall! Crimson Cross!
Gonna feel the burn.
Break through! Trap them! Take out Furious and use arts with his knife. Ring of Fire! Molten You sure are strange, Saray.
Really?
Okay, got a tart back. Good, it's good, good, good. Once you get down to one, I'm just gonna stop. Yeah, but I think that's genuinely my build plan to max out Lindworm on the main cast or the main humans, I guess, and the Seraph's just maxed out element stuff. So that's what we're banking on.
Don't get careless!
Ready for dirty
Dream
dancing?
Slasher!
Hellcat. Gonna feel the burn.
I'm not sure exactly why I have.
Ready for dirty dancing? Gonna feel the burn.
6 combo on Rose
Well,
there, but
that was actually pretty decent.
I do. Looking at right now. Our backup team could probably use some levels, but I ain't doing all that. I lied. Really, make Leo. Back to the Octis. We also have a good bit of gold.
We won't be defeated.
Fire should work. Just leave it to me. Molten wall. Ignite flames. Break through. Take out Syrians who use arts with hidden arts.
Burning
Break
red,
through.
freezing blue,
Molten
hail and
wall.
tandem.
Ignite flames. Break through. Molten wall.
Freeze Lancer.
Rain of fire. Molten wall. Let's do some fortune telling. Please pick one.
And I don't know what stack I need for the faster casting, but I'm pretty sure it would make my team a heck of a lot better. Like, Miklo is just spamming back there.
Just gonna stack 15 or whatever. Easy.
Kind of the plan. And that's not like a...
You know, if you really want to get strong,
I'm
get
ready.
2 stack 15s and a stack 60.
Tiger Blade. Crimson Edge.
Nah.
Freeze Lancer.
Then you can cast
Leave it to me.
like 80% faster and have no combo limit.
Huh? I'm fine. Let's go on ahead.
Be on your guard.
Burning red, freezing blue,
Now
hail and
take
tandem.
Five star. Flame 4 star.
Huh? I'm fine. Let's go on ahead.
That was a quick one. Three in a row.
Don't get careless out there.
5 star. Straight flash. Lord of Fire should work. Just leave it to me. Molten wall. Hear my blade.
We won't lose to you.
Ooh, I'm getting AP increases from something.
Luceria level.
I just got like 3 there, so I don't think that's the case.
Well, I think you're wrong.
Because, you know,
Everything.
nothing.
Everything.
Nothing.
I give up.
Know your place.
Not everything.
Ready,
Somebody
Mikleo?
lock this guy up.
I'd like to see him cry, but don't cry.
Burst force. Burning red, freezing blue, hail and tandem.
Get him.
No. Let me be.
Crimson.
Burn away. Purgatory of flame. Vermilion crescent. Molten wall.
Looks like we win.
That was my buff. No, I'm keeping it up. I'm pretty good.
Crazy lucky.
Luck has nothing to do with it.
It's true.
I
You
know.
got me.
I know. We're gonna have so much AP, Jared. I'm gonna be able to have my Mystic Arts be off the chain. So off the chain, they're back on the chain.
Dang. And then
Ready,
off
everyone?
again.
Burning red, freezing blue, hail and tandem. Crimson Edge. Shadowfang. Burst force. Burning red, freezing blue, hail and tandem. Violet
Molten
Roar.
wall. Tower of
Be
blood.
gone.
You sure are strange, Saray.
Real?
We didn't even consume the food again, bro. We're insane. We're absolutely insane.
Saray, I'm ready.
Fire should work.
Vermilion
Just
crescent.
leave it to me. Tower of blood. Vermilion crescent. Scorch down.
Burning red, freezing blue, hail and tandem.
Take out Syrians who use arts with hidden arts.
Break through.
Yeah.
Break through. Trap them.
Burning
Hear
red,
my
freezing
blade. We won't lose to you.
Then say consumed.
I think I've
We're insane.
mastered the art of cooking.
started.
Burning red,
Lord of
dance
Fire!
and burst.
Rain of just leave it to
Morning
me!
war, blue and silver.
Rain of Fire! Molten Wall!
Take
Burning
out
red,
Furions
freezing
and
blue,
use ours
hot
with
and
Midnight.
Trap them!
Use rock away.
That's the end of that.
Kind of flying through the palm years. That is fine with me.
Keep your focus.
5 stars!
First
Five
blood.
stars!
Beast, thunder, red, freezing blue, hail and handle. Be gone. Do not underestimate me.
Just, well. Yeah, that's good, because we want as much AP as possible to where you can just buy pretty much all the battle talents. Okay, remember Ganglin. Forgetting you die. This will be on the quiz, so actually remember.
What quiz?
The quiz that comes up when I need to remember where I was at.
Ah.
And if you're wrong, I Kool-Aid Man threw my wall into your room. So.
That sounds highly amusing.
Painful, even.
Yeah. Sounds like it's more painful for you than it
So,
will be for me.
Look what we woke.
I guess. Crab omelet. I love them.
Let's play a little word linking game to strengthen our bonds of friendship before the final battle.
That's pretty sudden.
All right, we're gonna go clockwise, starting from me. Here we go.
Darn, I can't think of anything else that starts with an L.
Loser.
Even Miklio's out of the game now.
Well, Edna's out since she got bored of it quickly, so it's all but that.
Wait,
Yeah.
Tape. He's
La- ra- ra-
this.
oh.
Crab
I feel like
omelet.
I'd be really bad at a word linking game.
Like most games.
Okay. I'll make sure to keep my idle dialogue to myself next time.
That's fine. Wait, why'd I get 9 uses of this? Did it just give me more because I leveled up the shop or something? Well, hot dog. More food on my plate. I don't know.
Weirdo.
Okay. I'll keep my idle dialogue to myself.
It sounds cringe when you say it.
Does it?
Yeah. I've built up a reputation over here.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. What was the last place I was at?
What do you think it was?
I know what it was.
Oh. Well, I also know what it was.
Same time. 3, 2, 1.
Funny. No one could have predicted this outcome. Ganglin.
Yep.
Ganglin. Oh man, it cut out. That's unlucky. That was a real killer too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe my jokes are bad.
Really?
I never once considered it before this point.
I think usually the silence from everyone is
I just
usually how
think that
people
was a
notice.
thing.
What do you mean? That
What,
I just
you
don't laugh at your
don't
joke because they're
respond
bad?
to jokes. No, that you don't laugh at my jokes because you're bad.
Hmm. Gotcha.
It's probably still a little bit than that.
Jared's jokes are like Rick and Morty. We're just not smart enough to get it. So that's why it
That's
sounds funny.
actually true though.
He may be below us in rank, but he's above us in intelligence.
Obviously.
Let's make it quick.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised you can understand that with such low intelligence.
Rain
Yep.
through!
Crimson Edge.
Rain of Fire! Molten Wall! Tower of Blood! I showed them.
I don't know how to phrase a joke, right? Probably because I'm not that smart, right? But something about Jared 0, his IQ 0, but it's like top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, I don't know if there really is a way to phrase that better.
Point is, he's 0 in our hearts.
True. Frankly, it's all I've ever wanted.
Mm-hmm. I'm losing my mind.
Saray, I'm ready.
Lord of Fire! Take out Zestria to use ours with Midnight.
Can I have it when you find it again? Help you get masters? I guess.
Fire should work.
To be fair, I work
I
the
like
next
how
3
you
days.
said
I'm not
that,
gonna need it.
that's what he said.
Tower of Blood! Break
Ready?
through!
No one.
Can stand.
And I'd leave it in a jar on the wall.
Got a collection going?
For why though, you know? Someone's got to start the Room of Heads for Futurama. That's actually true though. Or the what's it, the Sybil system in Psychopass?
Ready for
True.
this?
Fire should work.
Break
Just
through.
leave it to me.
Crimson Edge.
Tower of Blood!
I will slay you. Blade Bang.
Take out Zestria to use ours with Midnight.
I don't know if I'd necessarily
tell me,
want to
how
be
does
part of that
love
system
make
if I were you, but
I would.
each their own.
Both systems.
Dang.
Don't overdo it, Rose.
Azure and Crimson.
Fire should work. Just leave it
Tiger
to me.
Blade. Crimson Edge.
Take out Zestria to use ours with Midnight.
Shadowfang. It's time. Howling Blade.
Great, calm down. It's not going anywhere. In fact, you made that fight
I'm
take
on top
longer
of
by
my
Mystic
game.
Guarding. Apple dumpling. Maybe I'll start doing art defense, honestly. Because that's like how much I heal, right? I feel like I could go for that. I only have 6 of them, though. We have a lot of them. Regular defense is good, too. So many fusion points. How about the special summon? That as far as the joke goes.
This
We need
probably
more
doesn't suck.
Overwatch crossovers. And not with random obscure things.
With or not with?
Not with.
Oh.
I just feel like why not do like a bunch at a time, you know? I want cool stuff. I want like anime stuff or something. I just find it weird that's like out of all the things, it's like let's do like K-pop bands. Like I get their popular stuff, right? It's like a cool aesthetic, but it's like just out of all the things to do.
Is everyone?
And the words I have for like WWE or Street Fighters, it's just I wouldn't sound like a good person.
Blade Bang. Ice Reaver. Azure and Crimson.
A storm of flame ice start.
Mingle and Scat. Back in it. Freeze. Lord of Cleansing.
Look good.
Blood move. Breakdown.
I'm just find it crazy because I feel like they can't even be that easy to, like, you know.
Breakthrough. That's the end of that.
It's because they sell really well. Who doesn't want to be inter WWE
Yeah, see,
character?
the thing is that I don't think they would so well. It's like, tell me what Brawlhalla player watches wrestling.
There's a niche, you know.
Let's make it quick.
Dance, Embers.
Just leave it to me.
Molten Wall. Howling Deluge. Crimson Edge.
Rain of fire. Trap them.
Ready?
Yeah.
Burn. Molten Take out Syrians who use ours with
I showed them.
I missed the chest.
Let's begin the
Oh,
pure
I get the bonus. I thought it was just.
Just leave it to me.
Blood move.
Actually, I guess it's supposed to be buff. I just thought I might
Take out
level
Syrians
up.
who use ours with midnight.
You should be on your guard most when things are
I wonder if we have any battle skills that are worth grabbing now. We actually have a good bit. Oh, sure, calm down. Sometimes it's like they could be good, but it's just like they're not. I'll put on friendly link. Not that I'm ever gonna use it, but you know. Cool, I guess. He made a dog bottle. Woo! Dog bottle, woo!
Steady your nerves.
Fire should work. Just leave it to me. Take out Syrians who use ours with midnight. You sure are strange, Saray.
Tossed up, tossed up. I have these better snacks. I feel like focus is probably just better. But I still think our defense is probably better than both.
Don't overdo it, Rose.
Burning red.
Just leave it to me. Take out Syrians who use ours with midnight.
Well, that was quick.
Keep your guard up.
Fire should work. Just leave it to me.
Tower of blood.
Take out Syrians who use ours with midnight.
Rain of fire. Tower of blood. I can't believe there are so many.
Give me the snacks I need. I got no papa. Doctor me. I wonder what our stats are looking like. How many stats we've really gained. So we have a good bit of health now, but I don't even think it's going up that much. I also know we probably want to hunt down the anomalous orbs, because that'll probably be pretty nasty. Like, yeah, all these stats are pretty nasty. Again, with actual getting the best gear too, we should be crushing some stats. Do the stats like max out at 999? Not that I think I'm getting there, but be good to know.
I'm muted. Technically. But technically not. So kind of.
Informative is always your.
Enemy spotted.
And then that's my joke answer.
Just leave it to
And
us.
then I come back with
Zestria
technically you
uses
have a max of
ours.
999 base and 999
okay?
equipment.
So equipment's its own thing?
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
I also got the stress ball. We're cooking.
That's really cool. I just want to be able to clobber stupid boss and not have to worry.
Ready, McLeo?
Just leave it to me. You're my king. Break through.
Shutterfang!
Take out Zestria uses ours to hit us.
Violet Storm! Fracture Ice! Victory is ours. Saray, I'm ready.
5 stars. Street Slash. 5 stars. Street Slash. 5 stars.
Try this on.
Street Slash.
They didn't stand a chance.
My Fujiba. Why is everything named to be 3? It's confusing. Go back to Lady Lake. More cat food, Bob. I'm away. They also feel like, call me crazy, but shouldn't Rose have a lot more focus? Cause I get the, like, 2 focus and level up, and she's been leveling, and she still doesn't have that much. Like, her shoes give 200, and this gives 45, so she gets 245. Just from that, plus I get 4% focus from that. I just feel like I should easily, because I've had these things equipped since like level 60.
Yeah.
Unless it doesn't stack. So just whatever the highest one is. Probably what it is though. Because here it doesn't
I
show
can check pretty
it
easily.
twice. Or no, it says focus +2 when you level up. That just seems weird. Because shouldn't I have like 200 base then? From getting 100 levels with +2. Each level? But this in itself adds 200.
It says it maxes at 2.
I don't know, maybe it kind of adds up. Because if I were to take this off for... I guess all these give focus, but for nothing. And I'm just losing like 245 though. I feel like I should have more than 100. I should have been gaining a lot from these. I don't know. It's fine. I was just kind of expecting to have a lot more stats from that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, even though, like, my other people, like, say Lila, right now, since she doesn't have a weapon that's super boosted, she has 356 art attack. I feel like her normal art attack should be pretty gosh darn high. Seeing as she gets, what's it, 100 from this, 30 from this, and also her title gives some, and I have, like, plus amounts and everything. I just find it weird that it'd be that low. I don't know. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal. It's just if I'm missing out on stats when I'm leveling and all that, then equipment is literally on the factor. And why am I even leveling? I feel like their base stats still have to go up to some degree, right? I'm at least getting a stat in something.
Yeah.
I just feel like my health should also be higher. Because even if I was getting like 10 health, I feel like I should be more than this. I don't know. I'm just wondering if the levels are going to matter to any degree. I still want to reach max level, even if it's not for an achievement, at least on Sarai for the AP. But I just don't know how useful it's really going to be. If I remember correctly, I was at the... To be fair though, with percentages mixed too, I feel like the bases will matter. So, we'll see, we'll see. However, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and see if we have any more
Fridge.
coffee.
Got a little bit. A swig.
Telling you, dude. I'm gonna get famous for a lot of things, but especially my music.
Of course.
Over what? I'm confused. Who says... I don't know.
Call me Ben 10. Your line.
Nope.
We won't be defeated.
Brilliant range! Focus your attack! Burn! Street Fight! Street Fight! 5 stars! Surging Flame Strike! It's weak against fire!
Blade Bang!
5
Focus!
Street Fight!
Shutterfang! Ready?
5 stars!
You act on instinct way too much.
Oh? Did your instincts tell you that?
Got him.
Wasn't worried for a moment.
Just leave it to me.
Tower of Blood! Fluid Kick! Rain of Fire! Scorch Bound! Tower of Blood! Rain of Fire! Scorch Bound!
Be gone!
Rain of Fire! I can't believe there are so many Hellions.
I just want to be done with this stupid game. Sure you guys can agree.
Yep.
There's so much fun around the corner.
Is there?
Yep. You didn't hear they're coming out with a Zestria remaster.
Dang. I was waiting for when I get to play this.
Yep.
So I could choose not to do it.
What?
I'm edgy and cool like that.
Is everyone ready?
Ezra
Trust
Crimson!
the fire should work.
Rain of
Just
fire!
leave it to me.
Purifying flame! Break through! No escape!
Burning red,
Rain
freezing
of
blue,
fire!
hail and
Scorch
thunder.
bound! Purifying flame!
Now!
Take out.
You act on instinct way too much.
Oh, did your instinct?
Jatata, jatata, jatata.
Ready for this?
Ezra Crimson!
Take out Therians who use arts with Vigor.
Crimson Edge!
Rain of fire! Scorch bound!
Ezra Crimson!
No escape!
Just leave it to me.
Break through! Scorch bound!
Burst forth! Let's get him!
Ezra Crimson!
I mean, I used to be pretty okay at making food.
Just give me one drop so I can easily find it instead of having to look for it by name. Maybe I just need to get the passive that lets me reflect all damage. The angel. Think it'd be good against Eldof?
No. He uses super non-elemental.
Gotcha. Actually pretty sure he uses non-elemental and elemental stuff.
Don't get careless! Ezra
Trust
Crimson!
the fire should work.
Because he has like a fire move, a water move, wind move.
Let's do some fortune telling.
And I think they do that just then I can't resist a certain move. Although I think probably the most important is non-elemental resistance.
Therians who use arts with Vigor.
Break through!
I think really his only other move that's a threat, besides just his hand sweeps, is probably
I mean, I
the
used to be pretty
Cyclone.
okay at making food.
Besides that, like I said, nothing really is too much of an issue.
Don't get careless out there!
Lord
Crimson
of
Edge!
fire should work. Just leave it to me.
Burning red, freezing blue, hail and thunder.
Tower of Blood! Rain of fire!
I mean, I used to be pretty okay at making food.
I kind of want to take a picture of Soray's stats. Here, you do it, Jared. Take a picture of his stats, and then we'll try. What's it? See, but like he leveled up while having Palmier, but his attack is the exact same. Because didn't I check this a little bit ago? Like when it first came out, I had this exact same attack and art attack. Oop. Didn't I check this and this is my stats like a while ago?
I don't know.
Take a picture of this and then also Rose. I want to see when I level up if anything goes up.
I've taken a picture of this.
Yeah, because like the stats, like the numbers.
I took a picture.
And then this. Again, I'm pretty sure I had 323 and I've leveled up.
Saray, I'm ready.
Maybe just like showing big stats or something.
Leave it to me! Tower of Blood! Break through! No escape!
Serpent of water.
Scorch Take out Fury into his arts with Midnight!
Red, freezing blue, hail and tandem.
Break through! That's
And you
the
can
end
see
of
that Rose and Saray leveled up. And then we check the stats. I also had the Palmier equipped, so I should have at least increased by 1 attack. You watching? Take a picture or compare it.
Okay, and I'm looking at your attack or just all your stats?
All stats. But I know my attacks.
None of them changed.
Okay, what about Rose?
None of them changed.
So how does having the food item that increases my stat
Maybe
when
that's
I...
just showing like your armor stats rather than your base stats. I don't know why it would do that, but
I don't know.
also I feel like it should be at least increasing your health.
Yeah, or my attack, seeing as I'm using this, that it's the food item that I get in attack when I level up in the fight. But then I'm not getting any
I mean,
stats.
yeah, that's why I'm saying it might just list your armor stats there, or it increases your armor stats. Something weird.
I don't know, like right here in this menu, it also shows 452 and 451 and 323. So am I just gaining no stats from level up, even through food items and like these? Like say I'm not getting focus on level up from Spirus, and I'm not getting the attack level up from... And I'm also not even getting health. Am I missing something? Because I feel like shouldn't my stats be...
Yeah, I feel like this is pretty cut and dry. It should be working.
Yeah. Any ideas, voice in the crowd, on why I'm not getting stat increases? Yeah, no, they aren't. We literally did an example of just like one level from 171 to 172 on Rose and Saray, and their stats did not climb at all. And that's including the fact that Rose has these two, which give me the focus on level up, and I'm using the food buff. That gives me an attack on level up. And not a single thing rose. Is it like a weird thing? Like maybe the later levels you only get stats every like 5 levels?
I just feel like it would say that.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be weird if it was, but we can try getting to 175 and see if our stats increase. I mean, to be fair, it's also possible that maybe just levels are an overall, like, percentage increase to damage and not...
Are you ready? Lord of Fire! Fire should work!
Tiger Blade.
Just leave it to me! Tower of Blood! Rain of Fire! No
Yeah, at
escape!
least your one thing should just be giving you stats.
Tower of Blood! I showed them!
Apparently stack growth is cut in half for 60 to cut it. Yeah, now that part makes sense. That, like, I would be gaining less. Still no attack. I don't know about health. I know I didn't get any attack there.
Health didn't change.
Let's begin the purific
Burning
Lord of Fire! Take out Alien and Lizards with Midnight! Tower of Blood! Fire should work! Just leave it! I can't believe there are so many Hellions!
I just feel like that'd be weird if I got nothing from level ups. Because then what's the point of my number getting higher if I don't?
Yeah, and even if like gain a 1 in a stat, I feel like that's not that crazy.
I've prepared the bottles.
Yeah, but I don't even know why it would. You could even get past level like 100 if you get no stats.
Yeah.
That just seems like a weird thing. But I also, like I said, even if it was like just passive stats, but I feel like I should be getting at least the focus and level up and the attack because of the food item.
Let's do this!
Burning red, freezing blue, hail and thistle! Burning red, freezing blue, hail and thistle!
Well, that's a wrap.
Now I'm 175. And I still have the same attack. And it looks like the same HP. And still the same focus. And that's 5 levels. Can the Zestria level ups weight stat gain towards stats that are already high if some stats are higher than others, and lower stats may seem very low, or in some cases, no stacking.
Did you change your equipment at all?
Mm-mm.
Because Rose's attack in the picture is 442.
442?
Yep.
Okay, so maybe just every couple of levels boost one stat by a little bit? Like, what about Sarai? You gain, like, defense or something?
I can't see health, but he's gained nothing so far otherwise.
5, 4, 2, or 5, 9, 2, 4.
Yeah, that's the same.
Maybe a more BG?
I can't. Oh, I can see that in the picture. Still 6.
Hmm. Yeah, but none of it's getting boosted. Like, it's just because his focus is low, I don't get any stats? 'Cause that seems like a very weird thing.
Yeah.
What's his current attack? 452. Oh, but his focus is 52. Is it something like that? Because that seems like a crazy...
Huh?
Like, I have 452 attack, but then only 52 focus. So it's saying that I'm not gaining any attack because my focus is super low?
That'd be interesting, I guess.
That would be kind of crazy, though. And plus, also, if that were the case, I feel like... What's low on Rose's side? Defense? Like, I don't see how balancing that out would make any difference. But it's like also one of Lila's lowest stats is magic. I feel like that'd be weird for her not to be gaining magic or focus here. And yeah, his attack's been like that for at least like 5 levels.
4 if we're getting specific.
Yeah, that's only that we know for a fact. I'm pretty sure it has been like that for... I think you should get a total of around 9 points every level up. That's what I'm saying, but I don't know why I've been getting none. Apparently, Jared said I got a little bit of an increase in attack on Rose this last level. Yeah, I figured it would be split. It's like... Unless it's 9 at the beginning, and then later it's only like 2, but I legitimately have gone levels without gaining any stats.
Lilac.
Red,
Lord of
Shiver
Fire.
Flame.
Hail and Tendril. Just leave it to me. Tower of Blood. Breakthrough. Scorch Bow.
Blade Bang! Crimson!
Rain of Fire.
Take out
Scorch
Furion
Bow.
and use
Tower
ours
of
to
Blood.
hypnotize.
Rain of... Is that your sword style? Pretty cool.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think Saray's stats changed there either. Empress is saying that level up stats barely matter anyway. Most of your power comes from gear. Yeah, I get that most of it, but the whole point is, if I gain like a total, like say if you've been gaining these 30 levels, like 20 more attack, that's still a percentage of that going into all my boosts. It's still more damage. So it's like, there's a difference between like an insignificant amount and literally nothing. And I feel like right now it's the literally nothing category. I just find that weird. Unless my other people are gaining like stats and I'm just not, or it's like some weird interaction with bonus XP. I just find it weird though, because like again, why would I just don't know. When you have something that says that, yeah. On Rose, I have the 2 daggers, and technically I was just running the Shadow Dweller, but it literally says in this thing that I gain +2 on level up, and plus for the last like at least 50 levels, I've been using a food item that increases some sort of stat on level up. Like lately, I've been doing attack, but I did like art attack, defense, stuff like that. So like I said, something should be affecting it. But it seems like the food items are being completely consumed for not increasing it. And also the daggers aren't giving any.
All right, Dunzo.
Saray, I'm ready.
Lord of Fire.
Take out Furion and use ours to hypnotize.
Tower of Blood. Rain of Fire. Scorch Bow.
Yeah, I just don't see what the issue would be. Is it because I'm on like normal?
you should be on your guard more.
But like I say, I'm not even on simple. Like I'm genuinely just on normal. I don't think any battle actions are like don't gain stats on level up, right? I don't think so. Not using half style. And like, what? I don't think like any of my character stats are that high. Like say I've been using this thing for a while and like Mikleo still only has 50 attack. Rose's attack I think might have went up again. But I also I guess swapped my weapon, so I mean, it's true. Again, Edna has 27 attack. But it's like, how? I've been using these palmiers for however long. Like, what's Edna's equipment give? In terms of attack? Nothing? So, 25 base attack, I guess, is on Edna. You're telling me that I haven't gotten a single, like, from all these palmiers and all these levels? Just haven't gotten any? That just seems weird. Maybe there's only so many base stats you can get or something like that? Like, where's, These. Yeah. Let's see, isn't this supposed to be base as well?
Yeah.
Because you're telling me Rose, with having those daggers equipped for that long, doesn't have base focus? Is that equipment focus then?
Or maybe herbs have a different thing, but I would think.
Well, there's no way I've used that many
those
herbs, though.
base. Yeah. Seems like this should be incredibly simple, and it really isn't.
Yeah. And like I said, I can understand. Unless, like, again, the herbs are extremely OP. And, like, this is some crazy multiplier. Because, like, these ones are really low stats. And so I feel like this has to be base character stats. Like, literal base. Like, when you get them at level 1. This is their stats.
Yeah, so maybe leveling up gives a multiplier, and that makes it, again, really good with herbs.
I don't know. But, like, are herbs just really OP then? Let me use some cheap ones.
I just find it weird that even if it was increasing the multiplier, that in 5 levels you wouldn't gain 1 attack.
Let's see, this is rosemary and increases by 2. Like, let's try and, I guess, level some people. Let's get Saray up to 40. Her to 101. And then maybe to 50 here. Let's just... That, like, absolutely skyrocket their stats? Or did it pretty much just add, like, 10?
Checks array.
He has 264. Or 464, I mean.
Did you...
The only thing I swapped was his ring. And that would drop it to 461. So technically it would be 461 with the previous equipment.
Gotcha. Well, before it was 451.
Yeah,
So
and I boosted by 10.
Yeah.
So
I guess heck level ups, just herb it up.
yeah, but those aren't
But,
even that
what
great.
level is this? Yeah.
He's like, if it's literally just 10, then like say something like this is just way, way, way better. Which, you know, is like fair. I'm not saying it like shouldn't, like equipment stuff shouldn't be important, but like doesn't it kind of make things? I feel like the entire point of increasing base stats is for like multipliers and stuff to add to it.
We mustn't hold back.
Burning red,
Fortify!
freezing blue, hellish hammer.
Break through!
Just
We
like
know
before.
we did! Tower of Blood! Rain of Fire! Scorch them!
Burst force.
Break through! Take out barriers and use ours to ignite! Rain of Fire! No escape!
Blaze bang.
Break through! Scorch them! Well, that's a wrap.
I'm just wondering if there's something else going into it. That's what I'm curious about. Like say, I don't know. It's like the titles, it doesn't matter which one I have equipped for stats, but maybe like leveling them at a base also just increases some sort of passive. Because isn't it like title proficiency also gives me AP? But then I don't understand like why these herb stats are so low. Because again, that's like, again, for their art defense to be like this, like, oh, Miklio's heavy art defense, so he has 60 instead of 30. But it's like, it seems like it's a crazy multiplier though, when like I'm actually using like the water formula. It's like, oh, he's packing art defense. But it's like he has some of the least here. But it's like, don't you think if he's like supposed to prioritize that, it would be way higher? And it's like, again, Lila's supposed to have a lot of art attack. I don't understand how are levels working and how are these base stats working? Because I assume all my stuff comes from equipment, except literally these stats that I have through this stuff. Like, pretty much, I'm sure it's this stuff right here. It's pretty much their base stats, which are these. So I can increase them using, what's it? this stuff. But besides that, like besides literally this stuff right here, like these herbs, it's just equipment. And so out of all the levels I've gotten being 170, Soray's attack is just 59. So at level 170, my attack's 59. And everything else just comes from weapons or gear. And that's kind of what it looks like, too. So I guess there's no point in leveling ever. Like, leveling literally plays 0 factor. Doesn't that just seem weird, though?
Be on your guard! Lord of Fire! Should work! Break through! Just leave it on me! Tower of Blood!
May your knowledge seep from you!
Scorch Bound!
Shadowfang!
Take out Therians and use our Kryptonite! Rain of Fire! No escape!
Cut through! Mingle and scatter!
Rain of Fire! Tower of Blood! Rain of Fire!
Mingle and scatter! Cut through! Let's get him!
Rain of Fire! Scorch Bound! You're my way!
Burning red, freezing blue,
Scorch
hail and
Bound!
tandem! Violet storm!
Rain of Fire! No escape! Tower of Blood! That's the end of that!
Give it a money and makes me up. I guess these last 3 hours of level grinding meant literally nothing. And getting these daggers for Rose also meant nothing. See, but how does that make any sense? Like, literally any sense. Like, what's the focusing? Unless her focusing is just kind of high now. Yeah, but look! She has less, again. Are you here, Jared, or no?
Yeah.
Explain to me how I had those daggers equipped for how long? Right? Including, like, all the grinding, which we didn't even start at, like, level 100 today, or, like, right at level 100, right?
Yeah.
And from doing all of that, we still have less focus than Lila. And Zavid. And Saray. Again, we had the Shadow Dwellers equipped the entire time. Like, what? Am I just missing something? Am I just, like, stupid? Where are these stats going? Because, like I said, from having these, what this tells me is I'm gaining focus on level up. Right? So I'm thinking, and even, like, when you look at the skills. Focus +2 when you level up. Yeah, but you see what I mean, though? Because if I'm supposed to gain 2 focus and level up, how is my cap, like, that I'm at right now is 47? Like, I don't know if you saw, but in the items, when I use the, what is it? Focus, I only have 47. Which is less than most of the characters. Even though I've been using that since level, like, 60 when we beat the Shadow Clones. I've been grinding levels for how long today? So it's not going to my base stats. But then it's not going to any equipment stats. It's not like their weapon has any focus. And I have 335 total. And I'm pretty sure that comes from these grounded shoes, which is 200. And this ring, which is 45. Plus, I think I had 1 focus thing. Maybe not. Oh yeah, this. That gives me 8% focus. And then whatever my base stat is, which is 47. So again, where is this focus on level up? Where did that? Can you check? I don't think so. But that's the only thing that makes sense. I think we'd have to, like, unequip all my gear. But I just don't understand how my stats would be not higher. Like, this doesn't show base. This just shows my current stats. But again, if I'm gaining, at bare minimum, 245 from equipment, and then the 47 base, and then plus the 8%, which I think would probably make up for it, maybe not. Where's this focus going? Literally, where? And also, isn't Lila supposed to have a really hard or high base art attack? But then you look at what's it? This stuff. Not that. Art attack here. And I upgrade it to 101. But it's like, that's not even good. That means that again, they just have 300. So if I equip this, like now I have 500. So I just am so unbelievably confused on what levels are accomplishing if not giving me any stats, and why I even tried to go for the Shadow Dwellers if it doesn't give me focus on level up. Unless it's something weird like, but again, it's like the confusing part about that is that why does it even show up here as 2? Because it makes you think, oh, well, maybe Spears is like a one-time thing. Like, one time in your entire thing, you'll gain focus once. But then it stacks to where it's 2. So it's like you can tell that you can actually stack it and get more. Does that mean I can gain 2 total focus from a level up? From this? Like, ever? Or like something weird. Like, if I had this unequipped level up, I'd lose the 2. So it's like only my last level, having something to boost it would be good. But then, like I said, with the food items, it doesn't affect anyone. So I don't know. I just feel like this would be talked about, right? If levels don't make any difference whatsoever, and it is literally only gear. And also, didn't you say people recommended the Shadow Dwellers? Because of the focus?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, levels barely matter. Again, but barely is different than not at all. If I'm not gaining health or any stat, that's not helping at all. That is, levels are irrelevant. There is no difference from me being level 1 to 200. Besides knowing arts. So why is the cap at 200 if you can't do anything with it? Again, it'd be different if like I just wasn't gaining like passive increases and it's only from like the food items or like say Shadow Dwellers and stuff like that, but I don't even gain those stats. For what it's worth. So you should be getting some stats. I mean, in damage calculation we might be chilling, but it's like there's no way with our current stuff we would ever beat held off. We're even struggling against these golems and they're like level 78 on chaos. And they're not super tanky to where I don't know. I don't even know what I could possibly do. But then why would people even have a recommended farming spot? Like, it seems irrelevant if it doesn't matter in the slightest. I'm so confused. But it's like, okay, go for gear. But it's like, I can only get so strong. Like, I have to get a Bloody Sword with rotations, then I can enhance it, right? I guess I can't enhance what I already have? Or is it that, oh, this one has to be max. But like, I gain 3 attack for enhancing it? But it's like, that's better. That's insane. That's the most busted thing ever. That just seems so weird to me. These aren't sure levels using damage. Yeah. And like these, so it's like, doesn't this also make stats irrelevant? like, pretty much what I'm getting from this is that for farming, I should just farm 100 Shadow Dwellers and not even care about these bonus stats, because my stats will just get really high. Like, say, this one enhance would give me 3 art attack and 3 regular attack. So it's like, shouldn't I just sit there and farm for hours just getting that, and then suddenly my equipment will be, like, just super insane? I mean, that's not even the important part, though. Because, like, say, look, and technically this doesn't even matter which one's better. It's just going to fuse a bunch of stats anyway. But, like, say, if I equip Ragnarok, and then now I go into support actions, and level Ragnarok, don't I just, like, even with just these, 3 times, was that 5? There's like 15 more attack and 15 more focus. Just because I have Ragnarok. So it's like, that would be 100% the best thing to do. But then people don't even mention just that. They mention more, oh, you want to get good drops with like good skills on it. But isn't that kind of irrelevant when you just want stats? Yeah, but I'm saying, isn't that like the only thing that's important? I don't know why people wouldn't recommend, oh, nothing matters, just get the strongest weapon that you benefit from upgrading those stats, and then just upgrade it. Like, say, for right now, from what I'm getting from the game, like, say, that's why the Bloodied Sword is really good, is that I should just farm for 99 Bloody Swords, and then, what? Isn't it like, that'd be 99 times 3. That's like 300 more in both stats. Which is way, way, way more than I'm doing. Yeah, but see, how can skills matter over stats? I'm just... Because call me crazy, but if I was more than doubling the stats on my stuff, wouldn't that kind of be OP? Like, say, even these Kaiser Roads. Like, imagine I just get that much, and then these suddenly get 400 attack and 400 art attack, then I'm capped. Then it's like, what skill would be better than that? I'd be doing an unlimited amount of damage. It's like, skills haven't helped me at all. But how would you equip more than one Kaiser Road? It's just the... what's it? Just stacking it. If I get 99 of them, I can just keep feeding them. In the enhance. It's like, why would you spend the time with RNG trying to get like the perfect skills when you just have to enhance, then it messes up the order anyway? You mean fusing them to keep increasing its stats? Yeah. Because right now, from what I'm seeing, is that if I got the Bloody Sword maxed out and the Kaiser Road from just like getting equipment drops, I would have capped out attack and magic attack. Which I have a feeling would do a bit more damage than any sort of skill combination I can get on those weapons. Now, see, if I could get all that stuff and good effects, cool, but I just don't see the point. Seems there are diminishing returns. Even still, though. Like, again, I don't think you realize how difficult Held Off's going to be. Like, I don't think stats are going to save me. I'm going to need all those things, like an E7 Union, but still, like, a plus 90 weapon. I'm just beginning to think that it's just straight up impossible. Unless there's just crazy, and I mean absolutely absurd cheese strats.
Keep your guard up. That thing gives me the creeps.
It's a trilobite, a legendary creature which has survived since ancient times.
Hellions should be judged by their looks, not their backstory.
Spirit cleansing!
Dancing open the way forward. Primordial light. Ancient Nova.
Here's the
Familiar?
sky!
Now's my
Arrow
chance.
squall! Shatter
It's
to
not
lose!
this is it. Dancing
Blistering
up there,
fangs.
flames. Calamity.
Don't rush yourself, Lila. Spirit!
Okay, hold on.
I need a hand! Blistering, defense is low. Use your charge. Aim and fire! Blistering fangs! Slay! Nucleo.
Look at me fight.
This might be bad.
You feel it?
I guess it doesn't matter because I'm basically level 1 against these enemies, so it's not like it really cleared anything up. Okay. There's also really no reason to ever go to Hexen Isle to farm. Because if max level weapons I can get at level 60, why would I ever fight harder enemies?
Keep your focus.
Lord of Fire! Fire should work. Burn! Just leave it to me! Crimson Fire should work. Just leave it to me! Burning Shard! Ignite! Emergent types are quite unpredictable. Watch out! Molten Don't let up!
Go for it!
Burn!
Lord of
Burn
Water!
away! Who's next? Burn! Gotcha!
That's the way.
Dancing up here, flames! Calamity Flare! Up here, flames! Calamity Flare!
Hang on, everyone!
Rain of
Well, guess I overdid it again.
Yeah, no, these enemies should be at the threshold, so.
Let's get this Hexen the kind that'll attack from a distance.
Hang on, everyone! Who's off the way?
Light the way! Quiver and crack! Earthshaker! The kind that'll shoot at you. Light the way! Quiver and crack! Earthshaker! Well, that's a
See,
wrap.
again, I got no gear though. For that, even though I got a bunch of enemies.
Shall we begin?
Hexen the type that can shoot.
Big
Gotta
one.
get quiver and crack! Earthshaker!
Lord of Water!
Light the quiver and crack!
The kind that'll shoot at you.
Light the
Sweet.
quiver and crack! Earthshaker! We won't lose to you.
Again, though, I don't even know what the point is. Like, what is this the best weapon for him? The illustrious Rosario?
Checking.
It's hard to find a reliable information to say that skills are better than damage multipliers compared to the raw stats. Yeah, but again, what skills? What skills are going to be that OP? And how do I get them?
It's the best magical focused one.
Is it just get E7 unit and I beat him? Okay, let's get it. How do I do it, dude? Hell if I need one skill and he dies from chaos and what's it? I'll take.
Not yet. Oh, holy water. Sweet.
Quiver and crack! Earthshaker! I showed them. Get ready!
Lord of water!
Light the quiver and crack! I'm in a
Elixir
bind
protect!
here! Light the quiver!
Sweet dreams.
Light the
Here it
quiver and
comes,
crack!
shatter to lose!
Earthshaker!
Break on through!
Light the way!
Not
Quiver
yet.
and crack!
So
I'm in a bind here! Light the quiver and crack!
Kind that'll shoot at you.
Light the quiver and crack!
How are Soray's capabilities?
Let's get the Earth
Lose
Lord!
off the
The
way!
kind that'll attack from a distance.
Cut to my side!
Spirit, elixir
Cut to my
protect!
side! Watch them!
Open the way
Rising
forward!
sand! Earth Pulse!
The kind
Funnel
that'll
with the
shoot at
current!
you.
Gotcha!
Drag you
Light the
down!
quiver and crack!
Maelstrom, pierce and explode!
Light the quiver and crack! Earthshaker! This is it!
That's the way!
Cut to my side! Light the way!
Spirit,
Quiver and
elixir
crack!
protect!
Earthshaker! That's the end of that.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's a definitive strategy to get an E7. More just understanding what an E7 is and then trying to go for it. And then does Chaos Heldolf even have resistances?
I don't
Ready
know.
for
You
this?
guys want to do a research?
You handle it.
Blue hail and tandem! Freezing strike! Violet
Light
focus!
the quiver and crack! Earthshaker!
The
This is
kind
it!
that'll shoot at
Light the
you.
quiver and crack!
You handle it.
Oh, holy
Don't
water!
let up.
Heal our wounds!
Light the way! Quiver and
Purity
crack!
here.
Earthshaker!
Return to
Be
void!
gone! Cut to my
You know
side! Light the
nothing.
way! Quiver and
All this fighting sure makes me...
Shame I'm not getting any gear. And all it is fighting enemies. Not get it. I'm not getting it.
Ready, Mikleo?
Sinuin!
Shit up! Lord of water!
Light the quiver and crack!
The type that'll charge right at you.
Quiver and crack! Earthshaker! I'm not sure how many we can save.
Saray, I'm ready.
The
Sinuin!
kind that'll attack from a
Smite the
distance.
Resilient! Light the quiver and crack! Earthshaker! Gotcha! Light the quiver and
Oh,
crack!
holy
The
fountain!
kind that'll shoot at
This
you.
is it!
I better get it together.
Light
Give
the
us a
quiver
fighting
and
hope.
crack!
You handle
Earthshaker!
it.
Need backup.
That's the end of that.
Keep your focus.
Earth
Lord of water!
Cut to my light the quiver and crack! I'm in a bind here!
The type that
Spirit
can
cleansing!
Gotta get close.
Blue flurry!
Cut to my Be gone! Echo
Pierce
The
shot!
kind that'll let you handle it.
Be gone!
You're pretty much screwed.
Sweet!
Yeah, I can't miss that.
Isn't
No, no.
happening.
These Talions have high attack power.
Six falling star! Not yet!
Apidus Talions are very resilient.
Watch your help! Shade Sarah! Pierce and
Burning
explode!
shark! Burn! Molten wall! Don't let up!
Blue flurry! Hang on, everyone!
Vermilion crescent! Don't let up!
You're right, Mikleo!
Flow forth!
Hang on, everyone!
Dancing flame! Crossfire! What's next? Flow forth! Dancing flame! Up here, flame!
What a formidable opponent! Huh. Lila?
What's
Oh, it looks...
we're gonna end stream. So as always, make sure to like, follow, and obey, and we'll catch you with the flip your flop. Ribbit, links to description, vids, VODs, clips, all that good stuff. Yeah. I will see you guys later. Peace.